They no care for international law. Kumi, no, if not my friends where they come from the other place, they say Kumi. If you look at the thing where these people they do, they won't show the world say they be power, but the thing, the brain not the work. For the kind thing where they do, the brain not the work. I beg now. All these people we say them be new radio hosts and television hosts for the zoo. I get problem with Ona because Ona they use bad word we no correct for the thing where they happen. Number one, they say NNAMDI jump bell. And that they tell the people for Nigeria, say, NNAMDI no jump bell. NNAMDI na law-abiding citizen. The time when NNAMDI do for Nigeria, they talk, say, referendum, make people decide where they want be. Una hear them properly. Everybody hear them. That time, NNAMDI, they talk about restructuring. Not only saying they talk about, he say, make life better for everybody. For Nigeria. Now the message when NNAMDI they talk, they don't want to make it talk because it be Biafra. They don't want to talk because the thing where they talk go make them, they not go they steal money. Una see, then go arrest them, say this happened, that happened, this happened, that will not be true. They don't go court. And they talk this for the people who know sabi the thing will happen. Where they listen to radio, you they see radio hosts for the zoo we no vocabulary. The thing where they choose word. They say arrest NNAMDI Kanu, jump bell. NNAMDI Kanu no jump bell. NNAMDI Kanu get court date with Yanko. And now way brutal say in they go arrest NNAMDI Kanu for a house. Because NNAMDI Kanu won. NNAMDI Kanu tell them, say, I get court date tomorrow. I go there. If I want run, if I don't run, I they come for court. To make a long story short, then come for NNAMDI Kanu house, begin the shoot. Begin the shoot. Just like they do Sunday Boho. Sunday Boho say he won't be free. When you talk say you won't be free, Fulani say you not go be free. You go be them slave. But the vex where the vex be say no person for a right mind way from southern Nigeria go they talk about Nigeria. And they tell una they say when for over 100 years we country never think about in people. Now kill. Then go kill Sote. Now they don't begin telling how powerful they be. Because now I don't see the two way they talk for TV. Fulani, we no get land for Nigeria. Can't get land for Nigeria. Can't they tell una the two way una must do. But the people we say then go Bukuru. They take order. You must now. You must. These people come attack Mazi Kanu's house. Way in there. The other previous day they don't go. When they sleep, they begin to shoot anyhow to kill them inside their house. Why he no run? Why he no run? For people where they say it jump bell, we no know the head of the yam and the tail of the yam. Where the news for the zoo not they tell on the thing what happen. The two things where they talk, be say jump bell, now one thing, arrest, now another thing. They go still, they abducted our leader NNAMDI Kanu. Abduction. We violate every international law. And not be saying NNAMDI Kanu where they no will be miscreant. Now the world sabi who NNAMDI Kanu be. And that na big meat for Nigeria to chop. Now they don't begin feel the heat. And not they go for say in go this or in go that, in go this. The thing be say, if you not they obey international community, how you go obey miscreant like Ndibo and the Yoruba? If these people go, no consider international law, where they tell you obey the law, how they go obey you, how they go listen to you? But you get our people, we not they listen. Now waiting they happen, now be the program. Make I tell you again, for those people we no sabi, for those news hosts, TV hosts for Abuja and Lagos, we sabi the right we not they talk. You arrest NNAMDI Kanu, you never solve the problem. Now you get more problem for your hand. But you not arrest Boko Haram, you not arrest Malamio, you not arrest all the people where they kill people for Meti, you not arrest any of them. Only NNAMDI Kanu. Una know they ask yourself why. The same person where they make things talk, make things better for now. No. They don't lie so they NNAMDI Kanu too good. NNAMDI Kanu this, but they not they tell una the truth. For the people who say they be news hosts for Lagos, for Abuja, the time where they attack Mazi NNAMDI Kanu house, Abiu na no hear them. Bego make una be the judge, make una take una ear listen. Where say NNAMDI John Bell, this na NNAMDI Kanu Faruku, where they go attack him. This na person we got we no run. We get about 10 months to run. We get about 9 months to run. We get about 1 week to run. No run. If they go for in court case, he say in people go follow him, go for court. Nigeria may no one hear that. Then go for him house, go attack him. Make una listen.
A state where the defense headquarters has been reacting to yesterday's clash between the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, and the army in the state capital.
You hear that word clash. This na people we no get gone. Make una see the evil host, news host for the zoo. Then they read for script. You know this NBC. We go channel television matter we say he go interview for IPOB. You see how they put fine for them. They no one make you talk the truth. Make una hear General Enyeche. Make una hear them. So when una say now the John Bell, make una hear the truth. For those who not the want truth, where the master don't lie, so they themselves begin the lie. Make una hear them.
Director, Defense Information, Major General John Eninche, who was on our breakfast show, Sunrise Daily, dismissed the claim that the army was test driving their armored personnel carrier and has asked online platforms to stop feeding the public with false information.
The troops were just on their normal operation, patrolling. And some chaps, if I will use that, who were later identified to be Ipob members, came to, block the road and said they shouldn't pass. How? And they denied them access. And it was peaceful, and they started throwing stones at them. Missiles, when I mean missiles, stones and things that are hard objects, to the extent of, injuring a soldier on his head, and then they passed out by one lady. And that was what happened. And of course, it did not even escalate to what they pasted on the internet. When they positioned, they went and photoshopped a picture of people that were in a range-like position, and then firing against Ipob flags. It is rather unfortunate. I was contacted directly, and I was in touch with them, and that is what is the situation. You know, when things like this happen, people can come out with various things. I'm not saying that the police did not give you a version of what they understood or what they were giving, but I'm now telling that what happened is that it is a normal, like you referred me to Operation Python Dance, exercise Python Dance. It's a normal routine exercise, and of course, nobody will just sit down and then, look at, carry out your normal exercise, which was the normal exercise of Python Dance, and that was what happened. So it was not like specifically we are testing armor personnel carrier or whatever. We didn't just acquire armor personnel carriers. We have it and we have been using them. So it was not, if it was something expected and looked at from that angle, they would have gone out to their combat camera and captured it.
Before you pray, take a moment to get excited.
I know you go to wonder where generals they lie. The thing be say when they come bust them for them lie, where army talk say then they go test the new acquired personal career. The people said not be this old one that they use. How come it be new? Since that time you don't see them over there, they never go there again. Like them go attack Sunday Igboho's home yesterday. The same soldiers so for Yoruba land. Waiting to say go happen, we say Sunday Igboho there for a house, then kill him. Anybody will not be Fulani. Make on the dream. Make on the dream they talk, say you be one Nigeria. These people they tell you population will be only population of Igbos alone pass Fulani. But we not they listen. Make on they see the thing where they talk. They ask some question. He say not be as police talk am as it happen. Say not be as it talk am as it happen. Chaps, we are throwing stones. A stone will go break stone will go break armored personal carrier. Person there for in house when I go attack him. Then when the news come ask you, you say chaps. And you know say them be chaps. You know say them be chaps. And they ask una say waiting una they do. The Operation Python dance not to go conscript NNAMDI'S Kanu kill him.
Mr. Chukwuemeka, a legal practitioner, joining us to share, to give us impression, a perspective from what we've just seen. Thank you for coming on today. Thank you very much. Different accounts as to what has happened, but then we've heard from some of the key figures in that particular scenario. So having heard from them, looking at it perhaps from a distance, what do you think?
There are different issues here. You look at it from the legal issue, the legal angle, what has transpired here, who is in the breach of the law in this very place. What did the military go to do around Kanu's residence, especially within the background of the agitations for independence of Biafra and Kanu's ongoing trial for treason and his Ipob and all of that. Now, what exactly what was the military looking for when they went near his home? And how come the police were not even aware? Because from everything, it's like the account of the police, you could hear him saying that the police, gave account as they were told. Which means that the military going down there, to confront a civil populace, the police were not even aware. Now, constitutionally, the military can be deployed only with respect to safeguarding our borders and then internally to quell insurrection.
But this was not a deployment.
I'm coming to that. You can only deploy the military to safeguard national
legally speaking,
or internally when you deploy the military, or they move internally. Because the problem is that the military leave their barracks. They take their tanks, their guns out of the barracks onto the street.
Are you saying that the army erred in carrying out this exercise?
Of course.
But
this Operation Python Dance is unconstitutional and is illegal. It's an act of terror. It is defined as an act of terror by the Nigerian Terrorism Prevention Act.
No, you cannot say that. I mean, the army has that right to protect even the internal integrity when there is a suspicion, as our other guest said, when there's a suspicion or there's tension in an area where it's deemed that military intervention is necessary. You cannot say that the Operation Python Dance is illegal.
No, I disagree with the person who said where there is suspicion or unrest, the army can be deployed. That's absolutely incorrect. You have the civil forces, you have the police, you have the DSS. Now, what is their job? The civil forces are to engage any situation or breach of the law by anybody.
So you say the army shouldn't have been there in the first place?
The army shouldn't have been there.
Let me read the statements from Oyegoke Gbadamosi, Assistant Director, Army Public Relations, who said it was a group of, quote, it was a group of suspected Ipob militants that blocked the road against troops of 145 Battalion while on show of force along FMC World Bank Road in Umuahia Town, Abia State, at about 6:30 p.m. on Sunday. They insisted that the military vehicles would not pass and started pelting the soldiers with stones and broken bottles to the point of injuring an innocent female passerby and a soldier, Corporal Kolawole Matthew, end of quote. So, from this...
Una dey hear the story. This na the operation pattern that's where they conduct for our leader's house. But they come today, they tell you saying jump bell. But make una hear the story from them own hosts, where they tell una the thing where they happen. Nnamdi Kanu no fear anybody. Nnamdi Kanu say, I no go run from una, I go come to court. I no go fear una, I go come to court. That fear thing where they put for everybody, man, you see the truth, you no go talk am. Now keep una the way una day today. Even the host will no fit to use proper word. He say arrest. That an abduction, stealing people, as then they steal una picking them for road. Peace time, people where they demonstrate, you go shoot them. Una remember Ngwa High School. Ngwa High School, una remember. So people will not sabi the thing where they happen, where they una not they understand. Then go release Nnamdi Kanu. Then go release them, because the international law don't enter, and the world don't begin ask questions. Anybody where you be Biafran, where they talk about he was arrested, nobody arrest him. They abduct him, they steal him with Kenyan government. And go look for Kenyan government who did there. Look where I come from. Una they make una trap, then go wipe them, clean them. So make una they do one Nigeria. If peace there, na different thing. Peace never there. Peace never there. Now be the problem where we say, if we no good, if we not be, make una leave us alone. Make we do on our own. I been a crime. Now we say we want referendum. Now I say we go give us make una put the date. Now the next thing, nobody they talk anything. Whether you hold Nnamdi Kanu or you know hold made plenty Nnamdi Kanu there, and you go hear from one of them today. Plenty there. Nnamdi Kanu a peaceful person. Since he never declare war. All he say, I go give una chance. Make una do the proper thing, because people life dead there. And you can't hear the UN. we tell una say make una dey do the youth una no get place for Europe, una be millions. They don't plan make them go born on our life. Then go burn on our life. So then go put to the problem and go kill on ourselves. The youth, no na turn be this. You see all them old people where they still they fight with pot of soup. When they finish, they not go get anything. And the thing be said, the way then they die, you know they surprise you. And the bank account where they get for foreign land, when they die, the money die with them. Now which people they use the money, they service themselves. Now the same people where they go put the money for them country. But fact say NNAMDI can say una no go quench me, make I no talk. I go talk. And when they fight, they fight for people. Operation Python dance. When the life finish, then go attack him home.
They came with their battalions, they came with their numbers. They removed the flag around his home, trying to harass, trying to go break in, but we've stopped them. They can't enter. They've surrounded his house, trying to break in. They brought over 15 tanks and over 20 lorries. You can see this. This is life. This is life. We will continue to remain fearless before our enemies. We are ready to die for Biafra, and there is no going back in the restoration of Biafra. There is no going back. There is no going back. We are ready to... Oh, God.
And one make una understand the thing will happen. When you say in jump bell, then they make and like say in be criminal. We just wake up saying they run from law. NNAMDI Kanu not fear anybody. In there for a house, ready to go to court. Biafrans ready to go to Abuja with him. The army go there, they look to kill him. Because they know say they no get case. Hey, 11 charges. You fit to put 900 charges. We get belly. But all the charges, the thing no get belly. They don't begin lose. Why then they pursue Ifeanyi Ejiofor? That is say when they kill him, then nobody go defend NNAMDI Kanu. International community go defend them. Because not be regular NNAMDI Kanu again. This one now international Mazi Kanu. Now the world knows say he gets something like indigenous people of Biafra. Now then they talk say they say indigenous people of Biafra. Now they sabi. So not be people go tell them, make them begin talk about the referendum. Now then go begin talking. Because the world don't sabi say Mazi Kanu na the leader. So if una hold them, hold them, the show they on. We go come out. The same thing we wanna do, not be the same thing we wanna do Sunday Boho yesterday. Not be the same thing.
Big Mouth Marketing is a digital marketing agency for attorneys. We look forward to helping.
Not the same thing. They terrorize people. They terrorize people. We said you be them be Nigerians. You go, they go them house. They terrorize them.
Well, let's get another perspective on the same matter with from our studios in Abuja.
Well, thank you, Chamberlain. I have with me Mr. Mike Ejiofor, who is a former director with the State Security Services. You're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Thank you.
What do you make of all that has been going on? I mean, we did hear the military say that they were going to start this Operation Python Dance 2 in the southeastern states. Interestingly, they're yet to start. I think it's supposed to start on the 15th, going into October. Yet, we're already beginning to see skirmishes. People had expressed some apprehension before, just shortly after the announcement. And then this week, you know, we've seen some confrontation from, you know, members of Ipob and the military as well. What do you make of all that has been going on?
Well, it's a very worrying situation, very, very disturbing, because in fact, I've been thinking of a lot of things since this incident happened. You recall that sometime about 2 weeks ago, movements of armored personnel carriers were reported, and people were watching in apprehension of what was going to happen.
Movement of armored personnel carriers,
yes, to the southeast. We saw it in social media, from wherever, into the southeast. I don't know where they were coming from. It was in social media. They were moving armored personnel vehicles, and people were looking on of what the intentions were, because they were in trailers. I saw them on social media. Now, this issue of
how seriously how much seriousness do you attach to that? Because I've seen armored personnel carrier moving into Abuja.
Because I believed it was an intended operation in the southeast.
Okay.
Now you see the thing where they talk about the hosts. How serious. But you see them, they attack. You know, they go kill people. We're not doing anything. And you say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do this. Mona go thank on God, say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu open on our eyes. For the fact say they know that man they no fit bribe him. They know say that man they no fit scare him. The best thing is say go kill him for your house. And people they talk like say the world where they different from the one where those people they suffer. They different. You remember the thing where leader talk. You remember. I no go run from honor. I get court case. I go come to the court. I go clear my name. So arrest na wrong word. Una no fit to deceive people with the word arrest. Na kidnapping, abduction. Why you not arrest them? International violation, law. And that na go tell una say people for Nigeria no sabi the thing where they happen outside the country. That be the reason why we say we no go there with you now. Every other country they move forward though. Now for only the Jews then they move back. Cow country. Cow country. Plenty there where we go talk about. The thing where we make una see the people who say they want peace. People who say then they give una order. Now them they create the problem. Now them they give una the order. Now them go take post everywhere. Appoint them people wait for international community. Then go put them people there to lie. Where if we not talk, nobody go hear the thing we not talk. But when they talk, the thing where they telling international community, now only international community go believe. Now make they not they put on a people there. Now make them. When at the day, then they give on a wahala. Then they give on a wahala. Now our job
insecurity in the country. The Vice President's statement was made in Akure, Ondo State, after he had commiserated with Chief Ruben Fashionati, the father of Mrs. Funke Olakunre, who was suspected to have been murdered last week by herdsmen. Some people say armed robbers. Would having more military men on the highways advance the war against insecurity any further than where it is at the moment? How much impact will this have on the already not so comfortable relationship between the military and the Nigerian general public? With more detailed look at this, we're now being joined from our Arise News Abuja studio by Mike Ejiofor, a former director of the State Security Service. Ejiofor has had a personal but very unpleasant experience in the hands of terrorists, having once been kidnapped himself between Okene and Obajana in Kogi State, north central part of Nigeria. Mike Ejiofor, welcome to the program.
Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you. Yes, good to have you again on the morning show. Yes, this killing of Ruben Fashionati's daughter, Mrs. Funke Olakunre, some people have said this could lead to tribal war. Do you really think that we face a major threat in that direction? Because we're talking about the daughter of the leader of Afenifere, the Pan-Yoruba socio-political, socio-cultural group.
Blaming Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then they go for every southern place, catch people, kill them. I tell you yesterday na Sunday Igbo, Fashola daughter then kill him. Na Fulani kill him. Then they go poke them hand, Abiola, na who kill him? Na them kill him. So anybody way from south, will stand for them road, then go kill him. Then go bring something, say, na the thing we do, then go kill him. So make on at the watch. Make on at the watch. Now on Aruga they want to get on a land, then they put law will not go better for you. You go surround our leader house, they shoot like say na for war front we na there. Una hear the machine gun fire, plenty. Una hear them. Not be say you know hear them. For those of una we know hear the thing wey happen yesterday. Not be me go tell una. That na frustration. Waiting the army they do for our leader house. But then they can't tell you say in jump bell. I won't tell una say they not go tell una the truth. they no go tell una the truth because they sabi the thing where they plan. One other thing we go tell una. Make una hear this. Open una ear finish. Then una go decide.
Did you know that there is a breakthrough method to reverse diabetes type 2? Watch this video to find out more. Now you can fix your heredity.
I'm still on security matters, but this time in Abia State, where the defense headquarters has been reacting to yesterday's clash between the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, and the army in the state capital. The Director, Defense Information, Major General John Eninche, who was on our breakfast show, Sunrise Daily, dismissed the claim that the army was test driving their armored personnel carrier and has asked online platforms to stop feeding the public with false information.
The troops were just on their normal operation, patrolling. And some chaps, if I will use that, who were later identified to be Ipob members, came to, block the road and said they shouldn't pass. How? And they denied them access. And it was peaceful, and they started throwing stones at them. Missiles, when I mean missiles, stones and things that are hard objects, to the extent of, injuring a soldier on his head, and then they passed out by one lady. And that was what happened. And of course, it did not even escalate to what they pasted on the internet. They positioned
it did not.
Photoshopped a picture of people that were in a range-like position, and then firing against Ipob flags. It is rather unfortunate. I was contacted directly, and I was in touch with them, and that is what is the situation. You know, when things like this happen, people can come up with various things. I'm not saying that the police did not give you a version of what they understood or what they were giving, but
range-like position. This not be the first time we na the CMO. That will not be Photoshop. For Iguacha when they kill Biafrans na range-like position. For about when they shoot at POB na range-like position. So now who they lie to who? Now who they lie to who? Abduction and attack on our leader's home. Say you jump a bell. Now on a see, say our leader miraculously no die for that attack. Now make say Chukwuemeka Alozie preserve him to make sure say he put everything in place so that we go there alive. Then go court. Then go court. And they won't silence him. Make it no talk. This is not the thing where leader talk. And when he talk finish, they say then they give him bail. No talk to anybody. If people come for your house, make you no talk to them. If you see your brother, make you no talk. If any chief from your village come, make you no visit them. If your in-law come, make you no see. Which kind of law be that? Yeah? Our leader, not to fear anybody. And listen carefully. When our leader say, my people, even when they bring out those prisoners where he help release from jail, where they there with him. You see, this say them be outside or not be outside. You be human being, make you be free. Why then they go after our leader? We no declare war on them. All he say, make one conduct the referendum, make people decide if we go there for Nigeria, make we, if not go there, make everybody go in way. What be the crime where they there? Ipob. Now, okay. All the hula bula when they make. Have you when see where the Oyibo say we be terrorists? Now for only those people where they terrorize people, they call other people terrorists. Naim.
Look, did you know?
Naim. You be terrorists, but you they kidnap people. You not be terrorists, you be international kidnapper.
Drama at the Federal High Court today. today as self-acclaimed leader of the pro-Biafra protesters.
Self-acclaimed. You go to talk down on people. You go to talk down on people, self-acclaimed. Now we choose, I'm saying, our leader. Now we choose him, say him be our leader. So, wrong word we not they use, you know, go help on. Go heaven, come down. NNAMDI'S now our leader. And we are not fit to get somebody like that for the whole zoo. We are not go get somebody like that. So we know the person where we get. We know why we choose him, and now he go be our leader. Anything we talk, where there and where no there, now the thing we go do. So if you not think so, now hold them. The thing don't question a lie.
Mr. Nnamdi Kanu appeared in court to continue his trial over alleged treason. Mr. Kanu.
He appeared in court. He no Rombello. He no Jumbello. He appeared for court. So now they say in Jumbel. Lie. Make una tell the truth. And we there here we go tell the truth. So they go enter everybody here.
Engaged in an argument with some prison officials over the use of handcuffs, which he wore into the courtroom. Mr. Kanu initially refused to allow the prison officers take up the handcuffs, insisting that the presiding judge must see how he was brought in. He eventually allowed the officials to take up the handcuffs before trial resumed. Mr. Kanu faces allegations of treasonable felony.
Yes, that's what you want to say, isn't it? So you can say it. I'll wear it in court during my proceedings.
Naim. Everybody na criminal. Everybody na criminal. Everybody na criminal. If you not be Fulani, you be criminal. If you not be Fulani, you not be Nigerian, you be criminal. Okay, make una give us a referendum date. No. So this court drama, for you, we know sabi who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be. You know sabi who him be. We go back, they bring the thing, they update on her. And Biafrans, Southerners, now, una go show who una be. Because tomorrow, you get the thing where we go look at. Where Fulani people they talk. If this no shock you, I never play them, I never look them, but I don't look them so they attire. The thing where I can't talk say be if it be true or you know if it be true. And I go treat them say not true. I go treat them say because the thing where they do, they in line with the thing where they happen. For those people who know sabi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where they go every court date where they give them. Even when in day they release them, say I they go for court. I go. Make una listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for court. Listen properly. Make you listen properly. Lie. Lying. You want to try somebody in secret. Lie. Like they tell you now, we arrest them. You jump bell. Make una listen the rest of the story where Mazi Nnamdi talk before we go open phone line. Make una hear them by yourself. You killing my people. And the one way they kill for Lagos Road to the border with Dahomey, whatever the Cote d'Ivoire or whatever the name then they call them, not be in a bad way. Sometimes they remember them, sometimes are not. Anybody where they shoot them now, IPOB. Indigenous person of Biafra. Anybody where you see shoot, but you say be one Nigeria. They will do the what people not be them go open the border the other day for Dahomey. Not be them. Because they close all the borders for south, go open their own for north. They tell us to be one Nigeria. I go open the phone line. So the people will go call. We get plenty program today. People will go calling. This now waiting the happen for those way they talk Oyibo because the international matter with the handle today. I go allow na talk Oyibo, but every other person where you go. I beg make una they call the radio line. I no see why you go there for US. You they call like say you there international. Those who there for US use the radio line so that something important come and go hear them. Una no go they block the other line. But you there for US use radio line. Make things they go well for all of us. And when una they talk, cut the thing where they talk short. You don't hear the topic. You don't hear the head of the talk where we they talk, the head of the matter. When I don't hear them, so you go check the thing where go talk, make a kenke. Then come talk. If you don't know the matter, no talk. Yeah. No. You see, we they make everybody participate. Fulani dey there. Boko Haram dey there, Maiti Allah dey there, bandits dey there. The army sabi who them be. They never arrest anybody. From morning till night, na Ipob and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because they no ask you why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begin talk about Biafra. Restructuring, rehabilitation, reconstruction. It no happen. Insect then they put to Nadam Momo. Now begin they bring cow. When they talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, make una understand. See the time will be about a few months ago. People now they go farm. They don't begin to destroy the farms because the T say they don't own them. Even people from Bidubet not they go farm anymore. But una no remember them. All the things we they remember now. A jump bell. They no tell on the truth. They don't arrest them. They not tell you they go abduct them with them brother for Kenya. You see how they work together. You see how these people won't control the whole of Africa. You see how they work together. Anybody will stand for the way, then go conspire, go catch the person. If not the time where my mama he say le kwanya rasiam nto not be person go tell una stand fight for your right. You the way to Oyibo make Oyibo can't tell you fight for your right. Oyibo not go tell you that. Now make them say we foolish. I go open the phone line. And the call number now +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Now be the call line. And I do am so that important people will go call. Then go call in. They know the number to use to call in. So we go wait for them to talk. So if we go understand, say this thing, Biafra don't come. Now they don't make them easy for us. Now we go begin table our case. Say NNAMDI no jump bell. Now we go begin show them the footage. How they go attacking him. They miss killing him, say him jump bell. Make the world decide. How then they terrorize innocent people from Middle Belt, can reach Degema and Akwa Ibom and Delta. Say be Delta. Caller, your name and where they come from.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good morning from here. I beg, make you the talk. Make you the talk with the way to talk.
Okay. I thank you for once again coming out to talk to us. I want to thank our calendar this morning for coming out and talk to Biafrans all over the world in Mazi in South African radio this morning. So we thank him. When I heard his voice, like I heard the voice of our leader on that program. So I can remember very well for coming to talk to us. And he also the way you said it is the way it is. Kaiku and Kaima. And let's talk about how do we move forward and what do we do at this point. But the most important thing that I think we do now is to wait for our DOS to come and address us and give us a way forward. And the people on the ground, I will tell them to be strong. I see any carbon and Biafra is very close. And the topic of today, you put this morning in your side, is the government in Nigeria, whatever they are looking for among the ethnic groups in Nigeria, Haga Hokwe and Haga Rushia. If they think that this is funny, how Igabwe Sunday Igboho are taking his place and adopting our leader, they think it's funny because now we're in the army, Baraka by Eborundi terrorists, whether an army and police, Agabu and the mother. Oge Jundi mother, Ono, Moge Juhobi, or you can go Wohani Haneme, or Patranquaho, Superangue, Jola banana. You know, because even a wine tanine, Naka Hagaraga may adopt our leader never on a little way in Kenya. But now, I am now, you have now, which is Chukaga Hebe. ebe o si n'otu adị anyị nwa ga-eme ka anyị ji wụrụ mmadụ Chukwu okike abịa masa anyị n'ije anaghị esi anyị ruo n'ọgwụgwụ ya o nweghị ihe mmadụ ga-eme kwụsị anyị mmadụ ole ka ha gbugoro onye ka ha chọrọ igbukwu mmụọ ịnọda ka ha nwee ike hapụ anyị ka anyị gafee Chineke anyị ka a gagara chi anyị ozi ihe ọbụla ha na-emekọta n'uru anyị ọ bụ ihe mwute na anyị nwa nọ na oge dị ugbu a na ihe merenụ obi adị anyị mma ọ bụrụ na ha kpọrọ ya na emere ya rent ka ha katụ mmadụ na ịga nwụrụ mmadụ kpụrụ mmadụ ka enwero ihe idebere ma something like that but na ihe ọbụla ha na-achọ ha kwadokwa ha ga-ahụkwa ya mgbe na-adịghị anya maazị ka m hapụ ya ebe ka ndị ọzọ kwuo ndewo.
Caller, your name and where they come from.
Good afternoon, sir. Mazi Alozie. I am Evangelist Susan Kumwoki, calling from Ipob.
Welcome.
Can you hear me, sir?
We dey hear you. Make you the talk. We dey hear you.
Okay. Happy new month to you, to all IPOB members and all Biafrans worldwide. I want to say a special happy new month to our leader, His Excellency Mazi Kanu. I call him the Onirimaba of Biafra. So we are here because on Radio Biafra is where we worship. And Chukwuemeka Alozie is our God. And I am here again this morning on behalf of Biafran pastors, wherever you are, an IPOB member, you join us, Biafran and lover of Biafra, you join us. Even our friends from all over the world, you're free to join us at this particular time. Our leader declared 150 days prayer from the 31st of May 2021. And he said clearly that the 150 days may not elapse and something great will begin to happen, and we have seen it. So we are not deterred, we are not in any way kujat, because we know that Chukwuemeka Alozie is in complete control of everything that is happening to our leader. So today is the 32nd day, that is 32 day of that fasting and prayer, and we are going to pray and read from Psalm 32. Psalm 32 has just 11 verses, and we usually pray Biafran way. I am using King James Version this afternoon, and I read, Blessed are Biafrans, whose transgressions are forgiven, whose sins are covered. Blessed is Mazi Kanu, unto whom the Lord imputed not iniquity, and whose spirit there is no guile. When he kept silence, his bones waxed old through his ruling all the day long, because of course he's a lion, the lion of the tribe of Biafra, and lions don't talk, they roar. Verse 4, for day and night thy hand was heavy upon me, that is Mazi Kanu. His moisture is turned into the drought of summer. We Biafrans acknowledge our sin of having worshipped other gods. Unto thee we acknowledge our sins, Chukwuemeka Alozie, and our iniquity have we not hid. We said, we will confess our transgressions and made atonement unto the Lord Chukwuemeka Alozie, and thou forgivest the iniquity of our sin. Selah. Verse 6. For this shall everyone that is godly pray unto thee in a time when thou mayest be found. Surely in the floods of great waters they shall not come near unto us. Thou art Mazi Chukwuemeka's hiding place. Thou shalt preserve him from trouble. Thou shalt compass him about with songs of deliverance. Selah. You, Chukwuemeka Alozie, will instruct Mazi Chukwuemeka and teach him in the way which he shall go. You will guide him with thy eye. Biafrans, be not as the horse or as the mule, which have no understanding, whose mouth must be held in with bit and bridle, lest they come near unto thee. For this is not the time of careless talks. Verse 10. Many sorrows shall be unto the wicked, the saboteurs, even in our land of Biafra, and the likes of Kenya and others who are sabotaging us. The Fulanis, Britain and the allies, they are the wicked people. They are very wicked. And the word of God says, many sorrows shall be unto them. But Biafrans that trust in the Lord, mercy shall compass us about. Verse 11 and the last. Be glad in the Lord, O Biafrans, and rejoice, you righteous people, and shout for joy, all ye that are upright in hearts. We are going to pray. But before I pray, I want to admonish us, Biafrans. All things work together for good to them that love God, who are called according to his purpose. Our leader has been saying it, I will come back to the zoo. But we don't know how it will happen. You see, the ways of God are not our ways. They are higher. So Chukwuemeka allowed it for a purpose, and that purpose is to restore Biafra in our time, and soon, very soon. So let us pray. Our Father Chukwuemeka, we, your children, thank you for forgiving us our sins and that of our ancestors. We thank you, Elohim. Adonai, Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Shammah, the Lord of hosts, the God that makes impossibility possible. You that make it where we are Biafra. Father, behold your children. The wicked ones have gathered against us and abducted our leader, Mazi Chukwuemeka, to kill him. But Father, they don't know that you, Chukwuemeka, you are mighty God. He who does not know you call you small God. But you are the creator of everything that existed. And only your word and your counsel shall stand. The counsel of the ungodly cannot come to pass. Therefore, we that thou protect our leader. Whatever they are using in order to kill him, Father, we ask that thou make those things of non-effect. Whether they are poison, bullets, charms, chemicals, matches, koboko, any substance whatsoever that they are applying in his body in order to hurt him, in order to harm him, in order to make him to die. Father, we declare that those things cannot function. We bring them of non-effect. We bring them to naught. We command this hour that those things be destroyed. Those substances cannot have effect on his body. In your name, Chukwuemeka, we ask that thou put confusion among those people, those wicked men, those people that don't value life, themselves and destroy themselves, even from this very moment. Father, I can see her. That's what our leader usually pray. Let them make mistakes that will cause them everything that they have, even their lives. Mighty Jehovah, all our people who are incarcerated, Father, we ask that thou deliver them this hour. As you deliver our leader, deliver them also. We ask that thou protect even the ESN and all your battle acts which you are using in Biafra land to make our land peaceful. Mighty Jehovah, we ask that you give us victory over our enemies and put them to shame. That all those things they are gathering will disappoint them. Mighty Jehovah, that they may know that thou Chukwuemeka Alozie is our God and our Redeemer, our rock, our salvation. We, your children, will continue to praise you. We will continue to gather together to give you thanks, to worship you, because we know you have answered our prayers. We are just waiting for the manifestation. Thank you, because we know that you have heard us. Because you said you will do exceedingly abundantly above what we ask or what we imagine. Mighty Jehovah, we know you have done it. We are waiting. Our leader has begun this work. Our leader will complete it. He will not die. He will live to eat the fruit of his labor. Thank you for answering us. For in your name, we have prayed now and forevermore. He said. Thank you, Mazi Alozie, for giving me the opportunity to do that which Chukwuemeka has commanded us to, our leader. May the Lord strengthen you and all the people who are working assiduously to see to the restoration of Biafra. Once again, happy month of our freedom.
Thank you. Thank you. The call number now +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you call from.
Yeah, Mazi Alozie.
Ndewo.
Okay, because I school from Finland. We also can believe what a lot of people joyful called Hanodi. Mazi Alozie, ihe mekwana no bonus na no bonyo uza to be dikaka. Ihe na-emekwana anyị bụ anyị nwa na-eme ọnwa anyị. Ị na-aghọta ihe na-ekwu? Ị na-anụ ihe na-ekwu ọfụma?
Yes, na-ekwu.
Anyị bụ ndị Igbo bụ ndị na-eme ọnwa anyị ife na-eme anyị. Ka anyị hapụ ibule ndị Fulani anymore. Mgbọsị anyị bụ ndị Igbo mụ alọ, Nnamdi Kanu, Chineke werego Nnamdi Kanu na-egosi anyị how wickedness ndị Igbo dọ. And ihe na-ewute m bụ na anyị na-eme ọnwa anyị ihe a ya dị street fọkọpụ ya street fọkọpụ ndị Igbo ifefa na-eme. Ihe m na-ekwuru ife ahụ ka njụ ajụjụ kedu ndị melụ na-ebịa Operation Python dance na be Nnamdi Kanu or our leaders, our so-called criminal, notorious armed robbers, evil secret society, vampires, the wickedness, evil people we call Iwe and Oraneze and the governors in Biafra land. All power they make. And only general Biafra and Keta. Who can make let us talk what we can do to take these people out of our life. This is the armed robbers. Every in a weekend, going and not worry for them, we are just fire off. On a one you talk that can be penny fast. Nnamdi Kanu Operation Python dance 1, but then Nnamdi Kanu Operation Python dance 2, but then Nnamdi Kanu getting the consul, our leaders, near Wobuka, and our leaders. The group leader who organized the
Governor signing and do not for governor. I would never pay the one you more, I would never pay the one you more from down for governor, I think I'm watching what time I was in Matamalo, oh yeah, was in your room with their lab. Here we might go or now we are on a June till a year lab test here. I can I go over one more on where. Mositi boya motana ndana from the west or an extra Lanta Wundori. Emependi Wani Memonda from that. Ulu from that in more. Tendo Potalo in Tedoya Buri Conso. Tedo Oya Buri Conso of Wonibo. Tendo Boy Buru Palestine and the Kanu of Wondibo Potalo Peba. Can I be top of Fulani? They are using Fulani as instruments. Then the one I have on, then we will be a good year. When you conserve honor, then we will be a good hand over the Fulani. Let us stop disturbing these people and fight this war among ourselves. Face the problem. I would stop Fulani talk and face our people. Immediately I will be going now. Now go and every now. These people also start. And my voice only one word and now woman. No one I don't see. Immediately in the winning for talent. I think when in that one be on and the Mesopotamia Meso. You don't do the moment. Okay, the Batalon and the Kanu. Iyamuana Yosuna Guno. Koko make attack on and the Kanu. Nande Kanu no ka missile I was saying nya bomb boy away from more than one. You may take time nya ka pata point ko happy ku. Onye unda mari pe le just over Nande Kanu no le bi ya ko we nwa yo tie ba ho papa. Pa no ko make attack on nwa. Tele tia nwa nie na nya uluwo ya. Oh, awu na Lucifer. Major of darkness ulu. Na secret society unu no here na fuso na modern na money more power sunu na fuso gwanu obi ndu modern unu no na obi mu na respect ebe these people no awu that unu na amaro maka general Boneke na Liberia. I grew up in Liberia. I will do I think woman ayo and dey fear ezonu for God who made anayo to work out but I think unu Oko make attack on Nande Kanu Naru. Oko make attack on that boy, that guy Naru. That little boy who now where. Oko make attack on Nande Kanu Naru. Sodom and Gomorrah. Nande say na Somalia ya do better. Over Somalia. No Sodom. Ever to destroy. He okay. Oko make attack on everything no dey kume na Biafra dey awu. Unless it will mumu. It will say that now. It's better that you know what honor grade. Lawyer will know you could Biafra. Who na turn down the Kanu na na talk about na you to work out for. If you say turn down the Kanu of people okuko moye na egbo mo no we na we da la afọ. Unu jinja everybody. Ojo na na talk. Next everybody next evil ihe o ye eme na Biafra land. I do know work on here very well. All the jungle like a skin. Adam Negala, don't yaji. I will that you and I have no more data. When anybody here make comment, if I get Nabai. If we don't kill these people, we are not a group. Didn't now look on the way. Didn't know about governor. If we don't declare war against them, no, we never know how important this guy is. And Twenty Bajo, Nandi, when you see the Bokolam, Nandi, when you see to get the other, Nandi, when you see them to the Napa, she's in Nandi, one work, but it's only cool now for Panuzo. Oko, no governor, in fact, a Belamumbo, one in Nandi can Kunu no, Kunu tell no Kunu tell about Kunu tell my election, Kunu put election. Okay, for only a minute. Na kwa dege mad na what gide go timba do Diego and ya. Okay, if you go brother, the second happen to do that, up at Lagos will reload the money. ego ahụ enyere Judas ka ọ were jenye na ana ewee tụrụ ya eji ego a wee mee were ego ana ebe a na-enyi ndị mmadụ etu a ka ego ahụ fidu n'unu ya eri these people Mazi Alozie bye bye ho
ndewo
bye bye
ndewo so now be the thing where we dey talk people wey when we dey talk about the party wey they do they still dey do am all the Fulanis wey dey kill us they no dey arrest them na only us we no kill anybody. The thing where we dey talk na for peace, the thing where we dey talk na for freedom. That na be our crime. Call her your name and where they come from.
From here. Mazi Alozie, are they on?
You there on? Make you dey talk quick. Plenty people there for line. Make
okay. Okay. Good evening, for Biafrans from here. My name is Pastor Bedak. I want to add my voice this time. I have seen the first memo from GOS and the second publication that the head of the Directorate of State is coming to address us by 7 p.m. That is a good one. I have also seen the memo that says we should boycott anything that has to do with Kenya for now. That is also noted. I just want to tell you not that we are trying to heat up everything, but we understand that a command was given by our leader before now.
Mazi, make you call back. I will call you back. I go call you back. Get a group with the call, so I will call you back.
All right.
Hello.
Good morning. You are ready?
Yes, we are ready, but we are only two.
Okay.
The other person is not possible, so we can't wait again.
Go ahead.
For him to.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we can go ahead now.
Go ahead. You're on.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, or good night, depending on your time zone. My name is NNAMDI'S. I am the head of finance of indigenous people of Biafra worldwide, and at the same time a member of the Directorate of State. I am here this afternoon with the finance department. My colleagues, we are supposed to be 3 today, but due to some certain things that with life, things can come up anytime. So we are only 2 today. Myself and our sister Ifeoma Chimoba. I will allow her to introduce herself, then I will come back again. The reason why we are here today is to encourage our people because of the events on ground. But first, I'll allow Ifeoma to speak. Ifeoma, over to you.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and good evening to members of the IPOB all over the world. Good afternoon from here, Mazi Alozie. My name is Ifeoma Chimoba. I'm speaking to you from Sweden. I'm a member of IPOB Finance Worldwide. We are here to encourage all the freedom lovers, freedom fighters and lovers of freedom all over the world to please keep calm and be consistent with whatever we are doing. And with God on our side, as always, we will become winners. I will stop here and I will come back later to you again.
Thank you very much.
Like I said, we are here today to encourage our people. As we all know, the events on ground, our leader has been adopted and he's now with the zoo government. I want to use this medium to tell the Nigerian government they have made a very big mistake. Our leader, Mazi Kanu, is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. By adopting our leader, practically you have adopted over 70 million Biafrans. Are you sure you can cope with that? Are you really sure? Because we have an adage in our place in Igbo language, it says, one person can cook for a crowd, they will consume it. But if the crowd cook for the person, will the person be able to consume the whole food? No. You are not only holding our leader, you are holding over 70 million Biafrans. And we are not going to let go. You must release our leader unconditionally. Nothing should happen to him. No harm whatsoever should happen to him. Because we are not going to have it easy with us. We are with him 100%. We are loyal to him. We have learned a lot from him, from all his lectures, and we are going to carry out all what he said. We are all scholars of Mazi Kanu. You can't take it away from us. So be careful. I want to remind Biafrans, especially IPOB family members around the world, 2015 is back again. When they kidnapped our leader in October, 14th of October 2015, you remember what we did? We went outside, we demonstrated, we did all what we did, and our leader was out. Now the time has come again. This time around, they are not going to have it lightly with us. Because they are holding our leader. That time we went on the streets and demonstrated and did all what we did. Now we have to double that effort. What we did in 2015 and 16. I'm saying all of us must double our effort now. Remember, our leader said, he will never disappoint us, but we will do. Are you amongst those that will disappoint? Of course not. Dust yourself up, sit up, and do the right thing. Yes, we have to put emotion aside and remain calm, steadfast, resolute, because that's what our leader will demand from us. This is not the time to be weak. This is not the time to start looking for fault. This is the time to make sure that we march on and our leader will be released. Talk to your friends. This is the time we need to do what you're supposed to do. Tweeting. Tweet to the world. Let them know that our leader has been adopted. Tweet to the world. Let them know what is happening. Write them. Take to newspaper. Go to your government. Talk to friends of Biafrans, lovers of freedom, even your enemies. Go to them. create that awareness that our leader has been abducted and we are not going to let go until they release him. And nothing to harm our leader, because they are not going to have it easy with us. Not at all. Whichever way they want, we are going to give it to them. Because we are here to restore Biafra. And Biafra we must restore. If they think by doing that they are going to weaken us, they have even made us to be more stubborn. More stubborn. So Biafrans, indigenous people of Biafra, our leader has been adopted. So wake up. His human right has been violated. Wake up. Wake up and tell them what to do so that they don't destroy what we have built all these years. Sorry about that. It's very important. Now we need to be mentally fit. I said mentally fit, sober. This is not the time of weakness. This is not the time of looking for fault here and there. This is the time to make sure that everything is okay with us. Now for some of us, some people will come on air and we start looking for fault, whom to blame. Looking for fault, try to point fingers at somebody when you don't even have evidence. This must stop. If you know you don't have anything to say, stay at your home and listen to others. This is not the time for that. We don't want anybody coming on air to demoralize our people. We don't want anybody coming on air or writing on Facebook just to cause confusion. We don't want anybody that will come here and start saying what he or she is not even aware of, or you're not even sure. It's got to stop. We don't want confusion at this point in time of our quest for Biafra restoration. Enough of this nonsense. Our leader is there. We don't even know how they are holding him. We don't even know his state of mind. And all what some people think they can do is to come and destroy what has been built for so many years. We are not going to allow you. If you think you don't have something to say, just sit down. Allow others to speak. Enough of this. This is the time for us to be mentally fit and face what is in front of us. Your assignment that's given to you by our leader, you do that. You concentrate on that. And do what you're supposed to do. Encourage one another. Help to build up the movement. Not to bring it down. Not to cause confusion. We don't need it at this time. We don't just need it. Our leader has been abducted. And that should be our primary concern. What we should do to get him out from here. And not coming to cause confusion. We have learned a lot from our leader. Now is the time to apply it. It is high time we talk less and do more. We are here to restore Biafra, and Biafra we must restore. Remember, our leader has been abducted. Remember, those that died because of Biafra. Remember, those Washoko children. Can you speak? They died because of the war. They were starved to death. Many have lost their children. Many are childless. Many children are orphans. People will work, they are not paid for months. And all what some people think they can do is to cause confusion. Enough of this. Our leader will not be happy to hear that. Remember our leader in your prayers every day. Those that are the ESN and the genuine Biafrans. Our work, our assignment is to make sure that our leader is released. That should be our primary concern now. So everybody should remain strong, please. No weakness. Strong. Believe in Chukwuemeka Alozie, because Chukwuemeka Alozie that sent our leader will not leave us alone. He will be with us. Because that's what he promised us. He sent us a leader. And he will not abandon us now. I believe in that. And I know most of us believe also in that. So please, if you know what you can do to move this struggle forward, do that. But no confusion. We don't need it here. Neither on Facebook or on WhatsApp or anything. We don't need it. We just want to move forward and face what is in front of us. And that is to make sure that they release our leader and Biafra will be restored. Because he is our leader and Biafra will be restored under his watch. For those that think that Facebook is now their second house, they will write whatever they write, people should be careful. That's not what we are here for. This is a time of reflection, a time to be sober, a time to be calm and reason properly. A time to know the right thing to do, the right path to follow. This is the time. We need to remain focused, consistent. All what we've learned from our leader, this is the time to apply it. And then we move forward. And our contribution is very important. Your monthly donation is very important. Your ESN donation is very important. Do not slack behind. Do not allow anybody to discourage you. Do not allow anybody, do not allow the devil to take over you. Because they will come in different forms. And together, we will work hard and restore Biafra and make sure that our leader is released. That's our priority now. No harm should befall our leader. For holding our leader, it means you are holding over 70 million Biafrans. And I don't think Nigeria can do that. I don't think they can survive that. Thank you very much, Mazi Alozie. I'll leave Ifoma Tan now to speak. Ifoma, over to you.
Yeah. Hello, my people all over the world. This is Ifoma Chukwuemeka again speaking to you. Adenugugu, all the way from Sweden. I want to start by saying that Nigerian government is incapable of stopping the coming of Biafra. Because Anuba Joso Abaya Jeb and Abachanya Boso Agomai. The meaning is lost in translation, but if you are sitting next to somebody who understands it, will let them explain to you. Holding our leader is not the solution to Nigerian problem. Insecurity in Nigeria is now a lucrative business to the Nigerian government themselves. That insecurity, they created it themselves. They know the gain they are getting from there. But they are quick to go and kidnap our leader. This is act of kidnapping. It's terrorism. And please, it is very important that if it is from Kenya he was adopted from, we don't have to use anything made in Kenya. It's very important. Whether their airline, their products, that if they produce one, we have to avoid it. Today, we were told that they have kidnapped Sunday Igboho's wife. Is that right? What did she do to them? Has she committed any offense? And taking our own leader, Mazi Kanu, we all love you. We know you are safe. They can't do anything funny to you because they know already that they are standing or sitting on the lion's tail. The Nigerian government are not comfortable wherever they are today. They don't sleep. You think they sleep? They are not sleeping. He who is holding somebody's item up, whenever your hand begins to pain you, you bring it down. That's exactly what will happen to them. We have to be very, very serious because if we think very well, you remember what our leader told us. Any day you look for him, you don't find him. Any day you realize that the Nigerian government has adopted him somehow, we have to do the needful. You know exactly what he asked you to do. What are we waiting for? But before you take out these actions, you have to take order from your immediate commandant. I don't believe in going to the, taking legal process. Did they take legal process before adopting him, wherever they took him from? We have to do the needful. If they want, whichever style they want it, you give it to them. That is what I want. Our concern is that our director must be released from that place. And Biafra must come. This time around, they think, you know what happened in 2015? It won't be the same again this time. The effort will be double. Of course, they are expecting that from us. But they will see hell. That hell that they have prepared to fall into, that hole that they have digged for themselves, they will see themselves fall into that hole. Time will tell, and they will see it happening face to face. Nigeria that we are hearing about today is a complete failed state. A total failed state. A state that has failed to provide security for its people. Nobody is a proud Nigeria today now, as I speak. Have you ever traveled with Nigerian passport abroad? What type of treatment do you receive there? What are the perceptions that they have about you? That defines a Nigeria for you. Muhammadu Buhari government is taking Nigerian economy backward. If you try to take Nigeria, you move 2 steps forward, they pull you 72 steps backward. The only country that does not think about their youth. Anyway, I don't know. I don't want to talk what I have in mind now because it will be too deadly. Let me just stop like this here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Informer. And like we all both have said and others have been talking, we need to be strong. This is not the time of weakness. Everybody, yes, the stage we are, but we need to be mentally fit because put emotions aside, because when you are too emotional, sometimes you will not be able to do what you are supposed to do. Just remain calm, strong, resolute, and then above all, mentally fit. Then you'll be able to think and know exactly the right thing to do. And please, let us guide what we say when we come on air. It's very, very important because we are not the only one that listens to Radio Biafra. There are millions of people around the world. And before you make any statement, be very careful. Careless statements can cost you a lot. You might make some careless statements about people, pointing fingers at people. Don't allow yourself to be used. Do not run other people's errands. very, very important. What is in front of us is huge, and that is what we should face and not allow ourselves to be distracted. Remember our leader in your prayers every day. And the ESN, like Evangelist Agnes said, we are today, I think, 31. Psalm 31. Our leader said we have to read the whole book of Psalm, which is 150. Today we are Psalm 32, if I'm right. That's the instruction. We follow it and read and do what our leader said we should do. We don't need distraction at this point in time, please. Thank you very much. Ifoma, do you still have anything to say? Because I'm finished, so that just give your closing remarks, please. Thank you.
Yeah. It is true that our leader must be released. He must be released. We are working very, very hard to see that that comes to pass. And you have to keep up the good work wherever you are and keep doing the good work. What are the good ones? The little ones that you can do. If it is through contribution, if it is through ESN donation, if it is by tweeting, if it is by sharing the information on Facebook, you keep up doing that. While those on ground know exactly what they have to do. If you look at the Nigeria situation today, you realize that ordinary international passports, they find it difficult to produce. All the youths in Nigeria are all moving out because the country is not, they are not benefiting anything from there. Have you visited any embassy recently? Go to any embassy now. You see the number of people standing outside as if there is one savior inside that place. It is because they don't have hope in that country where they are. Try to go to American embassy, go to British embassy, go to any, even the Polish embassy. There is no space at all. No booklet for passport printing. They will tell you, oh, we are coming. There is no, they are producing it from another country, by the way. They don't print their passport in Nigeria. That is to show you, to tell you how that country is. Ordinary toothpick. Do you know toothpick you use after eating food? They don't produce it. They can't. They are incapable of producing toothpick. It's a zero country. We don't feel sorry for Nigeria. They will regret their actions soon. Very soon they will regret what they did. By adopting our leader, they will regret it. Let's just continue to do the needful. And I would like to stop at this point. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Mazi Alozie, thank you for giving us this opportunity. Till next time. Ndewo.
Thank you.
Ndewo.
Thank you.
Ndewo.
Thank you.
Ndewo.
The call number is +1 484767 0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mazi Alozie. Thank you. Thank you, Madam NNAMDI'S and Sister Ifeoma for your indication and your word of advice. We appreciate that. From where I stopped last time before they came on board, I want to tell you that Biafrans are not backsliding. Rather, what Biafrans is a statement of action to be taken. Yes, I know our people are emotional at this point in time. But before then, I want to point out something. Our leader was not legally arrested. And according to our legal team, they applied to SSS to have audience with our leader, and it was not granted. We don't know yet if our leader is alive or no. And an order was given. In any event or any eventuality, we should take action. We we must do the necessary because we are not here to apportion blame to anybody. Our concern now, as long as our leader was adopted, not legally arrested or extradited, we will anybody to listen to any stupid court. Nigeria do not obey law. Nigeria do not obey the useless constitution they have. Boycotting Kenyan product is not enough for us. Kenya do not produce anything aside the airway. Like no African country produce anything. So that is not enough for us. We will take action. We will hit the street. And if the zoo come after us, believe you me, release the fund for us. We will engage the zoo. We don't longer want to talk. We want to take action because they have taken our cabinets for granted. They have killed thousands of our people, our youth. They invaded our leader's house, killed more than 20 people. They did different things till now. Nobody have asked about the legal process, and nobody is going to tell me anything that we will not take any action. Just give us the action. Biafrans are willing to die, and that for once. The only thing, except our leader says otherwise as he stands now. But anything contrary to this is counterproductive. Mazi Alozie, thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like to advise everybody to calm down on your calls. When somebody speaks, I will take all the calls, but let people finish. There's no call that is not important. Call through the normal channel. I'm going to advise you all again. Everybody's call is important. I'm going to get all the calls. You will call in. I will get your call. So you can't call for me to somebody speaking, you're calling. You want me to block that person, then take your call? It does not make sense. I am going to get all the calls. I will extend the time. So everybody must come down. Everybody has something to say. I'm going to get all the calls. Please, exercise patience. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Caller, Mazi Alozie, my name is Mazi Okonkwo. I am calling from the city of the Netherlands, the Kingdom of Netherlands. Sorry, Mazi Alozie, let me start by thanking you for being resolute. Mazi Okonkwo is an activist under the leadership of Mazi Kanu. Mazi Alozie, I want to tell all Biafrans to be resolute. Today, the brother of our leader Mazi Kanu has spoken, and I wish that the whole world will understand where we're going. Mazi Alozie, what is happening right now and what's going on is for our own advantage. In the first day when I had a message, I was very highly emotional. And I want our people to remember the promises and every prophecies of our leader Mazi Kanu. Mazi Alozie, if there's any time that we have to be extraordinarily resolute, it's now. Kanu said that the only thing we should do that everybody will return to tweeting. This is not a time that I'm coming to fight Mazi Alozie fighting with me. No. It's a time that we have to go back to the previous messages of our leader, Mazi Kanu, and take a very absolute consideration for everything Mazi Kanu has said. Because the Bible we are reading is what Jesus told us long years ago, Mazi Alozie. Let me calm down and talk. Biafrans, Mazi Kanu has given everything that he has to give. Without Mazi Kanu, Biafra will not die. Mazi Kanu said that even if it warrants him to give his life for Biafra to come, he's willing. Mazi Alozie, you know that the Sioux are the most corrupt kingdom of darkness in this place of this universe. They can do anything. Mazi Alozie, my concern is to make sure that our leader is in a good health. But for him to come out, he will come out, Mazi Alozie, because I know that the zoo has made the greatest mistake of their life. They kidnapped our leader, and the whole world are watching. There is no single evidence that alleged the arrest of Mazi Kanu. Mazi Alozie, do you know that when somebody went to Europe and take what we call asylum or political asylum, you can't deport that person?
Mazi Alozie, Mazi Nnamdi is a British citizen. This is the time the eyes of Nigeria will be open. Politically, Biafra is not a political organization. We are freedom fighters. So I therefore advise our people, everyone that is hearing the sound of my voice. My name is Mazi Chukwuemeka from the Netherlands. Mazi Alozie, we are resolute. And I want to advise everybody to come out as Carlos has spoken. We need to go into tweeting. Mazi Alozie said there are no why to go back to tweet. Tweet is where we have to fight this battle. This is the only God we have. For Biafra to come. When Carlos was spoken today on Mazi Alozie platform, he said that we must be resolute and go back to tweeting. Those of you in Facebook, those who know how to talk, this is the time we have to go back and help Mazi Nnamdi. Mazi Alozie are wanting to tweet so that the whole world will know that the zoo will not poison Mazi Nnamdi. For him to come out, he will come out because they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi, which is against the human rights law. Mazi Alozie, may your days be long. We must continue. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too. Hold on a second. I'll get you. Just be on the line. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, Mazi Alozie. Good morning, sir. Mazi Alozie, can you hear me? Hello, Mazi Alozie, can you hear me? Mazi Alozie, can you hear me?
Together, the more we fight together, and stronger we shall be. The more we fight together, together.
Hello, Mazi Alozie. Okay.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon, Mazi Alozie. Mazi Alozie, thank you for your job. Chukwuemeka, bless you. Dear friends, can you get your pen and paper? Get your pen and paper. Work you do without no pay and no frustration and no anger. We are happy and we recognize your good job. Dear friends, I want to give you a Twitter account of three people in UK here. They are all radio presenters. One of them is an MP. The way Chukwuemeka, an Igbo man, is an MP in United Kingdom, fighting for European immigration. And his own people, he never fight for them. You know, if he's doing, God bless him. I would like to know if he do. But number one is David Lammy. David Lammy is an MP. He is a black guy, an MP for Tottenham. The other guy is Nick Ferrari. He works with radio and London biggest conversation. London biggest conversation, the biggest radio station in London. And the other one is James O'Brien. Let's start from James O'Brien. James O'Brien is a good presenter. He works with LBC. I want you to go to his Twitter account and flood the whole people that have died in Biafra to his account, because a British Prime Minister knows him and they listen to him. Right, J for James. A for Africa, M for mother, E for elephant, S for security, O at the back, then point. Brian, B for boy, R for Romeo, I for international, E for elephant, and N for November. His name is James O'Brien. Go to Twitter account and flood the whole dead people in his Twitter account. Tell him, don't speak too much there. Tell him that the citizen, British citizen Nnamdi Kanu, have been adopted. Britain has to come clear with that attitude. The next person is Nick Ferrari. He works in the same radio as well. But James O'Brien got more people that listen to him than Nick Ferrari. Nick Ferrari is a little bit of a racist in my eyes, but I don't care. Flood the dead body inside their account so they can see and get tired. Nick Ferrari means, the spelling for Nick Ferrari is N for November, I for international, C for Coca-Cola, K for kilometer. Then Ferrari is F for Freddy, E for elephant, R for Romeo, A for Africa, I for international, R for Romeo, and I for international. Flood dead body inside their Twitter account. We started democracy, and all of them keep quiet. Tell them that the British citizens have been adopted. British government must come clean. Then the other one is an MP, David Lammy. David Lammy means D for Delta, A for Africa, V for Victor, I for international, D for Delta. Lammy, L for London, A for Africa, M for mother, and Y for Yankee. David Lammy also work there as part-time on Saturdays in LBC, L for London, B for Bartholomew, C for Coca-Cola, LBC Radio, London. I want everybody to flood dead body inside their Twitter account. Mazi Alozie, I don't really have much to say, but to thank you. I think Nnamdi Kanu has said everything he wants to say. People shouldn't talk about what they want to do. Go underground and do the job. Nigeria don't respect law. I have never seen a country like that. And on our generation, we must bring Africa from the problem in which foreign put into them. If it is a traditional ruler, it's an obstacle to our quest for Biafra. Please go underground. Don't talk. Do something. Thank you very much, Mazi Alozie.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, good evening, sir. Mazi Alozie.
Good morning from here.
Yeah, Mazi, my name is Chukwuemeka. Well, I'm calling you from my location here, precisely East Africa. Mazi, I just want to say one or two things regarding what the situation at hand now. You know, I've had my brethren, Biafrans, you know, what people have been saying, we are not happy, we are so, you know, the situation at hand, our leader never promised us that it's going to be easy. He told us from onset, you see, and what is happening now is the prophecy, you know, as he told us that we should brace up, because I remember his word even before the first time he was kidnapped, 2015. He told us, he always want to speak it in Igbo adage. Or say, you know. And for those of us who started with our leader very early in the morning, then our leader used to say something when he used to preach in the morning and evening. Or it's one, this word that he keep repeating. He will always say it. And then he used to say it this way, that what we have that our adversaries don't have it. And then one might want to ask him the question, what is that? And then he responded. And he said, we have history on our side that Chukwuemeka Alozie, the creator of the whole universe. He said, we have Chukwuemeka, and that's the reason why Biafra will come. Mazi, I said something day before yesterday when this news broke up. I said, and those who were around me, those who I can call my siblings, they are IPOB family members on that oath, like me. I said something and some of them misunderstood me, but I didn't want to get into argument with everybody, somebody, because I've been feeling kind of what's going on. I said, Chukwuemeka Alozie, I have never worshipped idol before, Mazi Alozie. Is this God? You know? I wake up in the morning, I call upon him, I call him, you know, when time of this magnitude of issues that we are not now.
Yeah, Mazi.
I said to
Mazi, please round up. There are many people calling. Please, please.
I know, Mazi. Mazi, I know. I said something. I said, if Mazi Kanu and Biafra didn't come while I still alive, from now 5-10 years time, automatically we become fully slaved in that land. I will tell my children, I will call them around, because these people are not just asking us, they are not just pushing us against the wall, they are killing us. And first of all, they started by asking us who we are. We told them, we are Biafrans, and we are the children of God. And then now they told us there is no Chukwu for us, no Chukwuemeka for us. And if, I wouldn't want to say it, but it's a challenge, it's to me, I'm saying it. I said, I will also tell my children that indeed there is no Chukwuemeka Alozie, because we depend on him, we call upon him, we worship him. And if he allowed the enemy, because as for fight, we will come out. Physically, we will. The zoo they knew, we will. We will end up all this nonsense. We are just taking our time as we are being tutored by Mazi Kanu, that we will fight, but we have to apply wisdom. We will fight, but we will have to apply wisdom. But I've said it to some of my siblings, my brethren. We pray, we do the needful. Nothing will happen to Mazi Kanu. It doesn't really matter. The enemy knew whom they are held in their captive. They knew. Today we are in Psalm 32. Our leader told us that we won't get to this space or half of it. Things will begin to unveil. And now this is where we find ourselves. I said to myself,
Mazi, please round up. I'm gonna get. Please round up.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi. In a nutshell, what I'm saying is this: our people should know that no man has ever helped Chukwuemeka Alozie. We will only do what we are asked to do. If Biafra doesn't come, then Chukwuemeka Alozie doesn't exist. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you. Furthermore, this now waiting to happen. The Oyibo, we don't finish them, so we go back for our program. So now there we go. They talk. Call out your name and where they come from.
There was a brother Chidera calling from my location. Mazi Alozie, I don't want to take your time because what is hot and it's hot every day now. I just want to say, when you look at Fulani elders, people should not get angry with me for saying that we don't have an elder, because Fulani have reason to do what they do. And if you have a father, whether you acknowledge him as your father or not, for the fact you are to whom, and they come to deal with your children, you kept quiet. What do you want the children to do to you? Now, my response now, and what I'm saying now is that when the heat is on the Fulanis, their elders came out and say, and it's on the record, that the Fulanis are their children. And they are not proud. That's the word exactly they use. They are not proud of what they do. But they cannot throw them away. That these people are their children. And even those who are saying that these Fulanis are foreign Fulanis, that they are not, they are their brothers. That is the elder. The presidency and the call of them back their own, what the the World International Terrorism Index clarified as the 4th most dangerous terrorism in the world, but Nigeria harbors them. Mazi Alozie is over 48 hours now. The news of abduction of our leader broke. Those people in the southeast clamoring for peace have not made a statement. Those people in the southeast say they are leader and they are governors. 5 of them, you can compare the one in the other southern part. No single governor from the south have made release a statement. Apart from the one who we came to top, but it's not like he's just fluctuating there and there. But what I want to tell them, that is in my own way now. I'm not saying IPOB. I'm saying what I want to tell them, that the python they are feeding is growing up, and it's growing up very fast. If they believe that they are keeping quiet is solving the problem, they are lying. If they believe that this way they are allowing the Fulanis to go is the way to keep peace, they are purely having nightmare, not even dreaming. So if they kidnap your own son and you 24 hours you have not made a statement, you are looking for a peace, and this is how to get a peace. You are a governor that is elected to protect the people. You have failed for years. You people who call themselves leaders have not negotiated anything in the southeast. Fulanis are taking over. To the extent they are coming to take the land all the way, calling it the Ruga settlement, calling it the road, whatever ranches, whatever you can name them. But our leader is up. Everybody saw it. Check in international media. This is not the way to go. The useless idiot called Manami say is extradite rubbish and all those. But the 5 governors, especially in Igbo land, kept quiet. The leaders kept quiet. Some of the idiots are making brokers, making of the insult or the style of language. Which elders are you talking about? We're not begging you. But what I'm telling you people now is that if you think that by you aligning with the Fulanis is the way you're looking for a peace, you are just having a nightmare. There was
Caller, your name and where they come from.
Mazi Alozie.
We are waiting. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Good morning.
Yes, good afternoon from here, Mazi. I appreciate you. I appreciate our leader and IPOB worldwide. Mazi, my name is Menugo. I'm coming from my location. Mazi, I want to advise my brother Chidera and our people, Biafrans all over the whole world. You will not come on radio and talk about these governors. Don't talk about them.
Mazi, hold on for a second. Was he wrong?
Yeah?
Was he wrong?
No.
Okay.
No, he wasn't wrong.
Don't tell him that. No. Don't tell him. He is telling you what our problem is, and he is 100% correct. So don't say restate what you're saying. Restate what you're saying. We must call it a spade.
Let me say what I want to say.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not saying that I'm not attacking him. Mazi, try to understand me. I'm just going to say that these are the people killing us.
Very good.
They are not going to say anything. That is what I'm trying to let them know. Saying them to say something. Saying them to say they haven't said anything. They are not going to say anything. These are the people. Mazi, our Mazi Kanu, Biafrans, Mazi Kanu must be released by the Jews. Don't come here and say make it like you are feeling that. I am not feeling down. I was in Danny Street yesterday from morning to night. See, but Johnson went out and came in. We tell him what he wants to hear. So I am not afraid. Even now I have seen Biafra. I have seen Biafra in my face. If the Jews, the IPOB know what to do. We are not mad people. If Buhari have killed all the people he has killed, Mazi Kanu blood we never flow in the zoo. And if Buhari does not take time, it's he and the Janjaweed brother does not take time. We have sworn an oath to restore Biafra. Let Nigerian government understand it. Then what I want them to do, go there with the international community, negotiate with our leader what he wants, and he's going to tell you people what he wants and let him go. Simple as ABCD. I am not going to come to radio and begin shaking out saying this is not. They are not going to say nothing. This is our problem. That is why we need to kill them. The plans are saying these governors. We need to check them. That land belongs to us, not them. Mazi, I am strong and I am strong. Never going to be shaken. All I'm saying the Nigerian government is
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a death trap for you people. Now Chineke is a death trap. Release that man and let him go. You have not adopted Boko Haram. You have not adopted all these Fulani headsmen that is killing. You are bouncing around with your intelligence, checking a one man that is trying to train his people, checking a one man that is telling the whole world that Fulani is killing his people. Is it lie? Or what that man is saying? Is it lie? I'm asking you. Is it lie? And you are checking him. You have catch Hamad Ladi, check up one knuckle. But IPOB be strong and tell Nigerian government what they want to hear. Tell them to release that man immediately. And when we will do anything, now is the time to know who IPOB is. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
There we thank you. Caller, your name and where they come from.
Good evening. My name is Kelechi. I'm calling from my location, Mazi.
Kelechi, hold on. Yeah, Kelechi, hold on. Caller, your name and where they come from. Caller, your name and where they come from.
Yeah, Mazi Alozie, very good evening from here. Biafra land, Onyendu, your members, Oshugu praise to Anya. Appreciate you, and we appreciate all your listeners. Nanyanya that come and die with our sister Chua. Very, very well. You can carry on exactly, Mazi. Mazi, I want to appreciate all the fanatics, men of all over the world, also once again. Like 2015 to 2017. This is the time again. Mazi, I'm getting too crazy about the happenings. DSS is trying to say, Mazi, let me do this now. Mazi, you see, the DSS.
Yeah, I'm hearing
DSS said they are trying to work in the mind of Mazi Nnamdi Kalu to stop calling Nigeria Zoo before his next court. And the same DSS, Mazi, they said that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kalu Kamal the Omemrezu, that he shot on them, calling them zoo animals. Calling them, insulting them. But these people that say this is insulting me, but he's in your dungeon now. He's calling you the same thing, the same animal, zoo animal. He's calling you when he's outside. He's calling you there now. And they said they're working on his mind. We are putting the whole world at alert. They know what they meant by they're working on their mind, his mind. We don't trust them. But if peradventure and come, if anything eventually go wrong, Mazi, that hell, Onyendu have been shouting that will come back to hell. Let the zoo know that hell is already in that contraction called the zoo. Why Abuja? Why are you not celebrating Asorok? Why are you not? I'm asking all of you. Why are you moved? Why are you not celebrating? Mazi, the zoo should know that the day our dragon flag go up, that is when the war started. Because that thing they have, we have it. They must equally remember 12/12/2020, the day our ESN was formed. What we are waiting now is for the leadership to tell our people, our people in Biafra to know what to do. Everywhere, that all of us will go, because most of us, we cannot go to that country again. Do you know that? Do you know that most of us cannot go to that country again? You think it's about ordinary car alone? More than 70 million of us, we ever ready. Just waiting for a command, because we're under command and control. That is the only thing we are waiting for now. As for Kenya, that is a different ballgame altogether. What we are facing now is to make sure we work, get on to come out. Or the leadership tell our people what to do. We are ready to go. It's not too much talking. It's time of action now. It has come again. 2015. Mazi Alozie, we are waiting. Our men, more than 15 million boys, are waiting in Biafra land to die. Hell will fall. That hell is there. Thank you, my brother. I drop you. I remain okay for it. Yo.
Thank you. The call number +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where they call from.
Am I on?
Yes, you are on.
Thank you, Mazi. Good morning. Good morning, Mazi. Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning. My name is Mazi. My man will go on. National PRO of Ipob here in United States of America. I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo. Amibo Imolo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of the integrity of the people. Mazi, I thank you again, and I thank you for the good job you're doing. I thank God for Mazi Kanu. Mazi, I believe that this is the time that God has made. This is that time, that end time, that particular time that it was destined that the Biafra is going to be restored. I don't have any doubts about it. There is no doubt. And there is nothing that a man that is born of a woman will do to stop the restoration of Biafra. I thank God. Because prolonging this thing and then keep on prolonging and then we're talking and then asking them for a referendum. It's good now that they have put in it. They have made it to be very fast. And this is what I am saying. So I thank God Almighty for everything in any situation. I am calling on Oduduwa children because the same thing that is happening to Biafrans is happening to Oduduwa. There is no two ways about it now. If they can go after the Oduduwa man, Sunday Igboho, to go and burn down his house and kill people and abduct the wife, that may predicament. This is not the time that you say, oh, this is about Biafra, or this is about Oduduwa. The same plight we have is the same plight that the middle belt children are having too. Southern Kaduna children, people from Zamfara who are living in refugee camp and who are they are going after them in refugee camp, killing them over there, abducting them there, and then having them as sex slave. This is what it is. So we are in this together. I am calling on all the youth. This is the time that God has appointed for you. And God has made it possible for them just to get Nnamdi Kanu that can speak for you. So now that Nnamdi Kanu is there, believe me, what we have to do is do our own. Nnamdi Kanu has done his own job. So it is late for you. You are a child that was born in this country. Since you were born, you have never seen anything better. You have never seen any electricity. You've done everything you can do. And then nothing you are showing for it. This is an opportunity for you to go and stand with us. Stand with us so that we can do this. Because what we are doing it for you. We are not doing it that even us that here in America and here and abroad, we are having a very wonderful time, very wonderful life that we cannot even talk about coming to Nigeria. But we forget about everything that we do every time we come on the radio, just to tell you how good it will be if you can stand your ground. If you don't do this, this is an opportunity for you. If you don't utilize this opportunity that God has given to you through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just to, liberate yourself from this cage that you've been caged by all these people in Nigeria. Remember, the people that are holding your destiny, these are very few people. These are very few politicians. They are making good life for themselves. They have everything that they can think about. They have generator 24 hours. They can go overseas for medical treatment. But the people that are suffering is you. These are the people that are put you in the cage that you are. So I am asking you now to stand. Come out as a youth. Come out, you are a Biafran, come out. Oh, do the what? You are honestly, your own will be worst. Because if they can come, in spite of the thing they did to me, if they can come after them, Sunday Igboho, that means that they have something up their sleeve. And it is high time that we will confront them. And for the middle batch that have been going through all the trauma they've been going through, you've been killed every time, and your land has been taken over. You are living in the IDP camp. It's an opportunity for us to come out now and join this, because this is that time that God have created that everything have to come into completion. So Nigeria you see today, you're not going to see it again. So I am telling you, stand your ground, because the reason why we are fighting this thing, we are fighting for your life. We are fighting for employment, for dignity. We are fighting for you to have the freedom that every other country are enjoying. This is what Nnamdi Kanu, and this is the crime of Nnamdi Kanu. Once people say, oh, they hold Nnamdi Kanu and lock him up, can somebody tell me what Nnamdi Kanu did? Is there any crime Nnamdi Kanu did he break through the bank break into the bank to steal money? Did Nnamdi Kanu loot any of the treasury? That is what I'm asking you. Did Nnamdi Kanu embezzle the money that is supposed to use to walk the road? Did Nnamdi, what exactly is the crime of Nnamdi Kanu? That is what I am asking you, the youth of the Biafra, the youth of Oduduwa, the youth in the Middle Belt. Nnamdi Kanu is the only mouthpiece that you have. Because when you go to any type of situation or any place in time, then there is always somebody that is appointed to be the mouthpiece for people. And this is what Nnamdi Kanu. What is it that Nnamdi Kanu have been telling these people? Nnamdi Kanu have been telling them that we cannot live in the land of plenty and then we don't have hospital. We cannot live in the land of plenty and we don't have good school. We cannot live in the land of plenty and we don't have common electricity. Electricity come with what? Investment. Electricity come with industries, but we don't have it. We cannot live in the land of plenty and we don't have employment. The children will suffer and go to school. And when they finish going to school, then there is nothing to show for it. We cannot live in the land of plenty and then the police that is supposed to protect us are the one that are killing us. And the military that is supposed to protect the integrity of our country are the one that are in. They are shooting us as if we are animals. We cannot live in the land of plenty when our daughters are raped. When the foreign Fulanis are coming in to occupy our land, we cannot live in that, and it cannot. And this is what Nnamdi Kanu stand for, and this is the reason why they have locked him up. But believe me, let them be ready to lock everybody up. And if something happens to Nnamdi Kanu, let them be ready that something is going to happen. Because that Nigeria, I thank God that it has come. Because we are deferring this and we are delaying it every time we talk, then it seems as if it is very far-fetched. But thank God now that everything is very close to us. So I am asking you, if you are a Biafran that you are here in America or you are here abroad, and then you are looking from outside the Nigeria, you see what Nigeria look like. You see how Nigeria have destroyed and have been a graveyard for all our children and all our parents. So I'm calling you to rise up. Let us use that opportunity to do the needful. No matter whatever that you can do. If you cannot come out, I want you to bring out your money and donate, because now this is the time that we need money and the time that we need people just to come together and see what we can. Because we are in this together. You are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are Fulani, you are everything that you are a child. You are a child that have never seen any better in your life. This is an opportunity for us to come together and fight this and fight it for all. So Mazi, thank you and God bless you.
The call number +1 484 767 0848. Look with the look the thing where we they do. So we don't resume our program for now waiting to happen. We don't go back. So you both don't finish. Caller, your name and where you call from.
Mazi Alozie, I agree with you, but you get waiting they hurt my mind, and that thing where we say instruction where you baby say we they give for this our radio them to the help our mama them when they for village, they help those old pallet them when they village, when they come they follow us. Just only but one day, in 7 days, in every week, in only one day. And instead of one day now, we no go allow them to come hear us. We no go allow them hear our this thing. They think on they tire me, oh. And most of our people who on the blue grammar here, now wrong error, grammatical error word than they use. No be better English than they speak, oh. But then they respect this very Thursday. So that Thursday don't be for joke, because many people now don't they come and say they don't understand super where some people come they do. Say me today na what in the happen. And then they say yes. He said we know they don't understand all this super. As it be now, as it they hot, as things come they happen now. Make we they carry our paledem with the village, when they hear our language. When they come they know what thing they happen. When they know what the time when they go hear for radio say make everybody parpo for house. All you come is pray, and most of the thing when they speak say or them know they correct. It think they best me. I don't like that kind of thing. So another one when I be one talk. Another one when I be one talk now be say, as it is so now, I dey suggest my own opinion. make our radio now where there many places for Biafra land, they're up and running because we need them now. All the people where they in charge for that radio, for that techniques, for the television, make it day up and running. Now so we take fight this fight for 2015. All the radio station go there on. Anyone will spoil, may they go fix them. And our station then go make sure say then they repeat the broadcast of our leader 247, but they know they give a gap. All the broadcasters them, when they try, when they do well. But this time around, like our sisters that talk, with the fighter through our radio, because people with the Biafra land, so all of them supposed to hear what they happen. And the people with the Obodo them, then go to follow Twitter, they go. This one now, we go to fight for this side, we go to fight for the other side. They say, even in one or seek. That is the thing when I be want to talk. Oh, I don't want to go more, I don't want to go further. I beg. Thank you.
There. I go tell you now say I'm not happy today because the thing where we're supposed to talk, we not talk about. Because why people just they call, they won't talk for radio. I tell you, I say our leader, the Abduction, nobody don't talk that topic. I say the Kanu no jump there. They attacking house. Nobody don't talk about. But when they fight people, we get the radio. When they fight people, where they lie, and they show that they lie where they lie. And they say, make on look the lie where they lie. I expect people say, not true. This is not the story will happen, so that they go hear it. And I don't tell on. You see, make we they look ourselves for eye. Make we they examine our mind. Because as I they speak, people still they call. They know they hear the thing where they talk, and they go they make the same mistake. And not be somebody where they hang up on people. We Igbo people, we Biafrans, we never learn. We not the land. We never learn. We not the land. Make una go take borrow from Oduduwa people. Before you go hear one English word come out from the mouth, before you go hear one English word come out from the mouth, you know, say get the deal they won't make it here. But not be we Biafrans. So anytime we open our no you both throughout, we they lose. And they try to direct and show us where we they go wrong. We not the foolish. And they try to direct and show where we they go wrong. But people not do. You go talk so you not go know the topic of the day because you won't talk for radio where they please you. Our leader, then the lie say in jump bell. Our leader no jump bell. Our leader they say they arrest them, they are no arrest them, they go adopt them, they go steal them. And that talk make on know. Make with the focus. Call out your name and where they come from.
Hello, Mazi.
Good morning, welcome.
Thank you, Mazi Alozie. Udo Chukwuemeka Alozie. Mazi biko ine na n'ihu column. O nwere ihe m chọrọ ikwu ka onye ọbụla wụ onye Biafra ghọta n'oge. Ọwụ ka ịfụta onwe gị na amadụ gị ezigbo ụra. Ịfụta onwe gị na ndị zoo amadụ gị ezigbo ụra. Fụta onwe gị na ihe ukwu emeela. Ezigbo ọrụ adịrịla ndị isi anyị, ndị DOS. Unu akatala mba, unu bilie n'ụra. Unu akatala mba, ezigbo ọrụ adịla nye unu. Ọkwa ihe mụ na onwe m chọrọ ikwu uche nke m. Ka anyị meziri ezigbo nduzi n'aka ndị DOS. Nduzi m na-ekwu okwu na anyị agaghị ekwe, mụ na onwe m agaghị ekwe, mụ na onwe m agaghị m ekwe Bryce Daniel agaghị ekwe ka udo dịrị onye ọbụla awụ onye isi ala n'ala Igbo sị na ya wụ onye gọvanọ udo agaghị adịrị ya. Onye nwe ụzọ udo ga-ebi ọ gaghị adịrị ya. Ebee ka ọ bụrụ nwaanyị onye nwe ndị ọgọ ya niile agaghị enwe udo na-ejekwa m ntị ndị ọgọ ya niile udo agaghị adị na be ndị ọgọ ya. Onye nwe nna nwaanyị ya onye nwe nne nwunye ya udo agaghị adị ebe ahụ. Site n'Imo steeti ebe ga ebe onye Imo steeti lụrụ nwaanyị onye nwe onye ọgọ ya onye nwe ọgọ ya nwoke onye nwe ọgọ ya nwaanyị bikọsụ ma a na-enyebeghị ndị a nsogbu ma anyị enyebeghị ha nsogbu unu agaghị ama ihe mere anyị na ihe mere anyị ewu ihe siri ike. Ọzọ m na-achọ ikwu okwu ya wụ ịgwa ndị DOS na nke mụ na onwe m na-agaghị ekwe na nke mụ na onwe m na-agaghị achọ ka o mee ewu ka okwu nna anyị ukwu ka onye nzọpụta m ka ọ dị ka okwu Ezekaya ka ọ wụ Ezekaya nke ndị ugwu ejidere ekiri na ahịhịa nwanne ekiri na ahịhịa. Mụnwa agaghị ekwe ka ụbọchị a ha si n'ọnwụ ụbọchị ikpe ka o ruo tupu ihe m chọrọ ime ebido mewa bikọs mụ na onwe m ewerela m ndụ nke m were ebe gịnị chụọ aja. So ihe m na-ekwu okwu ya wụsị ọ bụrụ na ndị DOS na-eche ka ụbọchị ikpe ruo ka agawa ikpe ha na-ekwukwa oge ha bikọs ụlọ ikpe anyị ga-aga ikpe ka ekpe ikpe ọkwa ụlọ ikpe nke pụrụ na ndị agha obodo bịara na be onye nduzi m wee tipịa ihe niile wee gbuo ime niile mmadụ. Ụlọ ikpe ahụ enweghị mbọta ụlọ ikpe ahụ mepere nnukwu okwu ihe gbasara ihe ahụ. Ụlọ ikpe rụrụ arụ ụlọ ikpe anyị mara na ọwụ ụlọ ikpe ntụ na arịrịọ ọwụ ya ụlọ ikpe DOS chọrọ ịdị ichewa ka ụbọchị ikpe ruo. Agaghị m eche ka ụbọchị ikpe ruo. Ihe m na-ekwu okwu ya wụ gị na onwe gị na-ege ntị gị na onwe gị n'ọzọ a mara na-akpago gị ezigbo ụra. Ọ bụrụ na ị ga-akpọta ihe a mere nụ na-adị ka onye a bara ụra gịnị ka ị ga-eme n'ime onwe gị? Ihe m chọrọ ka anyị mee ewu mụ na onwe m na-aga imewu iwu onye sinetọ iwu onye gọvanọ ala Igbo agaghị akapị ọzọ ịsainigo that is soro ha ga-anọ n'ugwu awụsa ebe ahụ. Nke mbụ. Nke abụọ m na-ekwu okwu ya wụsị DOS unu biko unu kwara anyị alụ ego anyị ga-eyuz bikọs obere oge tupu ọnwa a na-agwụ adịghị m shọ na anyị ga-akọntinu iyuzu ego a akpọrọ asị. Unu gwepụtara anyị ego anyị ga-eyuzu so that ka ọ na-eme anyị akwụ ego anyị ga-eji na-achọ ihe mmadụ ga-eri. Nke a ọzọ nnachi ikwu anyị ga-arụ ọnụ ịparara gọọmenti. Ọ bụrụ na ha ewepụtara anyị onye ndu m anyị ga-arụ ọnụ ịparara gọọmenti. Mgbe anya na ihe na-eme na Palestine na Israel anyị ga-arụ ọnụ ịparara gọọmenti buru nke ahụ n'obi. Agaghị m eche ka ụbọchị ikpe ruo onweghị ikpe a na-aga ikpe ebe ahụ. Ọzọ m chọrọ ikwu okwu ya wụ ka DOS ha gbanwe okwu a ka ha dị mbụ mara na ihe m chọrọ ime ka ha mara wụ na ha gwara anyị na ejidere onye ndu anyị kpọrọ ya dị ụlọ ikpe akpụchie ya ihu o nwere onye fụrụ ya anya. Achọkwaghị n'ezi niile aga kpụọrọ ha n'iru dịka iru onye ndu m were kpunye onye ugwu Awụsa nke wee ọbata n'ụlọ ikpe ofe so ndị mmadụ aka o mee ka ọ nwere amụ ọ gafee onweghị onye ọ ga-agwa okwu bikọs ndị a nwere ezigbote plan ha na-aga ime. As I'm talking to you na ha akpụwago iru mmadụ ha akpụwago iru ga-adị ka iru nna anyị ukwu so that a gatazie ofe atụrụ na esi na o nwere onye tere aka ọ gafee o nwere mbọchị ọ ga-emepe ọnụ kwuo okwu. Onye ndị ọbụla a ga-akpụpụtara anyị ga-ekwu okwu n'asụsụ nna anyị ukwu maara asụ. Anyị ama okwu ọnụ ya mara na onye awụ nna anyị ukwu. So ka ndị DOS nọ na isi nduzi anyị ka ha bụrụ ya n'obi bikọs ụdị agha na-aga elu nụ wu nke unu na-akụbeghị mbụ. Ebe bụrụ onwe m na-aga ibido wụ ebere ka debu maghị mere ọgọ onye nwe oge nwoke onye nwe oge nwaanyị onye nwe nwanne ya nwoke onye nwe nwanne ya nwaanyị.
Maazị ndewo ihe a na-eme a na-ekwu ya na redio nnecheta na ihe ndị ị na-ekwu ime ihe ị chọrọ ime ihe apụta na redio na-ekwu ya.
Ngwa nsogbu adịghị bọt ihe m chọrọ ịgwa ndị DOS ewu ọ bụrụ na ha na-eche
anyị anụla ya so
ọ bụrụ na DOS na-eti ikpe anyị kwekwara ka anyị wetara anyị iru onye akpụrụ akpụ na ọwụ ya wụ iru nna anyị ukwu so that onye ga na-efe anyị ka ọ sa aka o nwere mbọ ka ọ ga-ekwu okwu anyị agara aka ya.
Ịgbalịala ndewo. People they do bad thing too much because all these things wey they do Anybody will open mouth, you go attack him. Anybody will open mouth, you go kill him. You go adopt him. Call your name and where they call from.
Yeah, good morning from here.
There we.
My name is Mazi Chukwuemeka. Mazi, I thank you for your time when you go and give us here every day. Thank our DOS. Yeah, don't play for our leader. Mazi, I want to remind our people. People say, like when they talk, say, black people need to absorb information. Mazi, when this deadly terrorist Fulani government in 1983 of this Buhari, I think they're very small. But when I grow, my papa tell me the history. And at the same thing line they play now. The same thing of Buhari, word of indiscipline. The same way when Buhari take army, police, they keep people arrested. Even though arrest one to take over where from London, packet them for box. And the same thing. Okay, now, they see idiot people, they don't say, it's jumping. For TVC news, yesterday, one of our brother tell us, say, even animal, you don't say person job there, what the military can't do for the house? When they say they go Abuja for in trial, 2017. The TVC lady not be reply. And they say they jump there. Sometimes I not be graduate, I not be PhD. I bet you if people were to see they go school, they don't get common brain. Common brain. Somebody, no, they use Nigerian passport. Got kidnapped. And our people still don't understand. They say, this Fulani, they don't conquer us. They won't kill us. This is our last call. I thought, say, this is a big slap for everybody. Say. This time, not the way our financial head, then I come and say, don't be time to blame person. That time for you, make you increase your number. Increase what you want to happen. Because I not be military general. I not be commander-in-chief. They cannot say 1967 when we fight. Only our small Igbo line fighter. And the population that time, my father let me know say, now population that time can't double now. And that time, British, somebody in your way strong, will be say, somebody in your way be say, join all this USSR country. They place people won't place the South Africa. They join hand. And our people hold them for 3 years. And that time, we don't get more than 100,000 people for abroad. Okay, now, all these people advise this bad government. Although they be analog people. They claim they go for sport. But we will not go because we don't get opportunity. Because they don't destroy us, that's why we don't go. But we get benefits more than we advise. And now, what we say, we don't get abroad. Like we remain supposed to be go home. Okay? How you come to say a man where don't convince us more than 70 million people? How you come to say it thing go happen? Because when look at answers, the one of the fear. I said to Tinubu, I saw Kezi Pasu. Now come to say, we are going to do now. Come abroad, yeah, come to sit down, tell it. Unless people the work, no go keep us information that day. Eh? People advise that, okay, now, Sunday Igbo, they don't go in house now. He sent you a bit for a leader. And for Sunday Igbo. Okay, now, Sunday Igbo no day now. Some idiots now, will they come out and talk, say, it's jumping. People, animals say, now 3 years, they want to kill you, go stand. That person, they talk, say, jumping. Can you stand? After we go talk, say, we smart. Igbo people, they happy. Boko Haram. This is the Fulani. They use Boko Haram, they come out to our border for power, 2015. And now Boko Haram come there in government today. And you don't say it's their brilliance. You don't know what that happen. How can a pandemic go come out for life with the terrorists with the God? Don't say, may I give them more money, 100 million something. So that they should not come out and say, give them your land or they will kill you. Can you tell me, say, you get something upset? You don't know what that happen? And then the government say they go, our leader. Our leader is not MKO. Our leader is not King Sadawa. Our leader is bigger than Buhari. Our leader is that pastor who don't preach what before. So say this man they are puppy, but he get lions on the back. Yes, Nigerian government they no go see, they no go know. This year 114. Maybe that's so God won't take punish Fulani what they do for the what they don't do for our people and Nigerian people. God Fulani they go come up for the whole Africa. How many they there now? I mean, look at answers. Even now, me they fear. And now we don't abroad. We don't friend of prophet just come abroad now. Wike and the Uzodojo. So when I see the way Dino Malay they do video, they could have just come abroad anywhere. Do that live video, make we know. Man, no drop here with the wait. They wait for DOS to talk.
Thank you. The call number na +1 484 0848. Where we dey watch people, we dey tell them say na this na the kind of thing wey when they do am, we go react. Then they go hold every Biafran, every Yoruba person wey talk. But at the Asuna say their own people where they do the killing, they never arrest them. Their own people where they do banditry, they never arrest them. Now only we then go the arrest. Call her your name and where they come from. Call her your name.
Mazi Alozie, good evening, sir.
Good morning from here, or good afternoon.
God bless you. Mazi Alozie, I think you make a good evening, and you're morning now. Asemka mme kuno manara na mam topic ni ko fa mme kuno manara na oni sia ya de honye adia ho audition bel odel nande ono chedra ni ni hamere hadre kidya poni sia no manande fi he hawo kidnapper na Nigeria e ba na zoo hawo kidnapper. Our people understand the water, chewing food, nothing here to them more. Only a Jiron and passport, Jiro passport in the Nigeria, not you Britain and Israel. Now, how I got no Budonio, some Ubu kidnap one Nayubu. Kidnapping Canada and Nigeria in Kagiri, very unknown. Ijiwaga another Makoba, Mamu, Mazo. From beggar, the government, you can. So, I'm sorry, not Mahamdi from there. What would those things not be? Because I'm sure we have just some reform in that and woman they were doing. The Nigerian government, I can make Hamana here, kidnapping, hacking, like Ronisha, or they have arrest Hammer, or kidnapping Hammer, and Ronisha, I jump over bed. I think a bell because. I will have a job to begin with my video, and video. It had been a new issue. Wherever, but it had for less than 1 hour, 2 hours, they can stand on our people could see me here to Buddhist. I what again I got no man and Fulani, Choroka, teacher, Manachine, where I be stubborn, but they have a mind. No, I had to do I got a mayor. No, I had to have a mayor to take you at the back of Yano. We got this protest agreement. I know what you need. You have to host no weekend. Of course, naturally, you need to know who can. Mana, Uno will allow now who came in a talk and ya. Although, don't you think everybody need that? Nigeria is ruining now. Don't you get you over? So, in the Nigerian government, you may have to kidnap one. Mazinan Kalo, who our leader. Or they here arrest him up kidnapping camera, and the Budundo Zoka, charging her for that one. Fulani, and will any route. Or this officer, Mananka, Hapatrana, I think I can. And Maza was another super no, I got a check a court on your I got a middle. Make move Joha, Ebonia, Abonia. I'm only Babu, from Haga, you don't know Chiang. I gave you when I got in Ireland. There was so good non, Chilekan, that's when you say about Nigeria. I get Chereta to I get take action. I get a case men at the Paco now, I get you, I go on. It's had to wait. Chicken dry, any would you remember Chineke Chihuahua to go worldwide. Chineke,
mana ekpere na hatash wonder why.
Yeah. Kelechi, they look for your number to call you back. I know. See, I'm not the talk you. You don't talk finish. There were.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. There were, sir.
There were. Kelechi, make you call me back. I don't try to find your number. I know see him. Make you call me back because the time way they talk, I tell you, make you wait. So. Make you try call. Caller, your name and where they call from. Caller, your name and where they call from. That line don't drop. Caller, your name and where they come from.
Mazi Alozie, calling from Education. Mazi Alozie, we don't delay. Mazi Alozie, we are a disaster as we go to Ambo. Eventually, the number that happened. And I, you can have your ladder in going to in the 1 night. Amana I am not into it. And if we take that down, eventually, Kunambudabu, only pop of it spoke. I reach a day that time. Nobody can allow was in that. Keka is to follow Nandi Kalo, our leader. So everyone has to hide it not yet. Dear Baha, Pata. Nigeria after 2 days. Bia bukutala ayi mmon hatibelu ndị nana. Ogafe na edited video. O si ebe apụta ebe na eba ebuji ihu. Nna dikalu odogwu kwa. Oburu ọmụnwa na akwa aka. Ọgbahọ nika owuwe ikomi meche obutala picture ebe ọ na. Oduko onye agbala ọgwụ. Ife na-ekwu ihe hawu ayi echebe Olumba has no buy a people. Maki na from na barrister Ejiofor. Nambude akanele my speaker hand. Wona afuna odena letter kambu. Onwe yezaliano. At no DSS or SSS. I need the leaf na yuku. Any the opportunity. Onye na snake nanga. Anenwe mba ege. Na onwe ya de agwe. Ka Ejiofor si woku maka health condition. Ye nkwalite men na ndekalo. Ibe jekwita maka ndị Igbo afọ na amachali no. Anyị niile nwunya milito ndị Fulani. Anyị niile nwunya milito Nigeria. Mgbe pinu n'iwu gọvanọ ebe nwanụ gọvanọ si na ahụrụ ha na-eme na Nigeria. Ife na-ekwu ihe awụ ekwu akpọrọ m ụbọchị awụ si ebe ka ụmụ ndị ahụ ebe ka ụmụ ha nọ ebe ka ndị enyi ezinụlọ ha nọ. Ịchọpụtara ndị a ibe ihu ha onye ofu ha atịgbuo ha kwugbuo. Mazi Alozie ugo eburugo na mgbawu anya ya echewe ụbọchị ahụ ma ife ọ na ha planụ ga-esogbu na akọ anyị na-atọghị mụ ịkpọpụtara anyị na ndịkalụ wee sị na ndịkalụ m nye ahụ ndị ahụ eji gbuo mmadụ na Igbo kpọrọ nwunye kewara gbuo mmadụ na abana die ofu zu gọọmenti jee na nke barista Ejiofor ka emeghị intimidate bụrụ ndị nọ na bie kwa họpụ n'ime moto ụwa niile na Afrịka anyị na ya etinye
ndewo ka ndị ọzọ ndewo na so ibi na the government na him where they say they get to media I don't know the thing where they talk. Caller, your name and where they come from.
Mazi, good evening. My name is Kelechi. Mazi, I'm calling from my location.
Welcome, Kelechi. Sorry, I missed it. I no fit find the number because you get too many calls away from the area. So I
no problem, Mazi. In fact, the way you delay yourself, you make my mind calm down more because my heart be dem boil too much. So and you know the kind of person why I drop my own now, it will be like a bombshell. So as it delays more, my mind comes down more. Mazi, I want to start by saying our leader, Mazi Kanu, is no longer anybody brother, father, husband, or this. It is our president. He is our president. He is the one carrying the inspiration of over 70 million Biafrans. So now,
Kelechi, we not the talk Oyibo. We not the talk Oyibo. We don't finish with Oyibo.
Okay. Mazi. Okay. Now, because of this one, nobody will say na him brother or na him family. No, we are the talk say na him be our leader oga patapata for the whole of Biafra, and now na he carry all our load as Biafran. So everybody must have that one for their mind. Straight to the point, Mazi. Any whichever the 26 before we start something. That's all the too far, because as I'm talking to you now, the information we are getting from DSS is that he's being tortured. He's being tortured. Seriously. We're not even sure that Nonya Hapotarna Court is the one. We are not even sure. So, in fact, let me not go crazy. Because of our NNAMDI'S have come to calm us down small. But DOS have delayed before now. But let me not go that direction. See, Mazi, by now, our land for the boil. We have men in the bush. We have men in the street. For us to protest ordinary protest that will protest 2015, Nigeria know they obey constitution, and that thing they make me crazy when I hear people say they adopt him, they will do this, we use law. Which law? Which court? Which is it the British that is corporate to the crime? The only language that the zoo will understand now is fire for fire. Mazi, let me tell you what happened in the Bible before I could cut off. When Absalom pursued David from the palace, there is a man called Ahithophel. He told Absalom, go after David now. It is now that is the time. But another advisor came and said to Absalom, wait until you gather the whole of army of Israel before you go after David. And that was the reason why Absalom was killed. Because they did not follow the first initial step. Mazi, let us face it like that. Mazi, we have taken an oath to die. We want to die. We have taken an oath to die. If anything anybody is telling us now is calm down. The man, our leader, we don't even know whether he's alive. He's going through torture. What down do we need to come? The person that is on ground is not afraid of falling down again, for crying out loud. What again do we have to lose in Nigeria? What again that we are going to lose that we have not lost?
Thank you, Kelechi.
What is it, life? Is it property? Is it business?
Kelechi. We know the talk Oyibo. We don't finish with Oyibo. That one I talked on before. Make you not take on personal, Kelechi. Anybody will begin to speak Oyibo, I will cut them off. We get problem, and we go solve that problem. We go even na Kwashoko, we go begin to treat them by ourselves. Okay, Oyibo, we don't talk Oyibo. So I take Odudu, I give you as an example. Then go talk something. No, na Yoruba then go talk through it. DOS no go come disgrace themselves, come talk the thing where they know. Then go come tell us the thing where they know and the thing where they want us to do. And now that thing where our union do put in place, now we will go for it. Okay. Nigeria don't shoot themselves for food. The NNAMDI'S way they know before. Now different NNAMDI'S now. Our leader tell you say they go talk about Biafra. Now the world don't know say they hold the president of Biafra. We violate international law. So the DOS now the body where our leader there too. So they sabi who them be. Now them go tell us the thing what we could do. So now so it be. So when we go talk the thing what we I know everybody the vex. Kelechi the vex too. Me too are the vex. But I not gonna make me miss road. So whatever you call your name and where they come from.
Mazi Alozie, good evening from here.
Good morning, good morning. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Mazi. My name na Desmond, and I call you from Italy, Mazi.
Welcome.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you for your good program. Mazi, I beg, before I comment on this program, where they happen now, Mazi, I beg make I quickly give out these two numbers where they come my IPOB national body for Italy. Now to support ESN and an IPOB national coordinator and I put hand for book. They could give out this number for radio so that our people go they call this number to support ESN. And the number now +39 35100 460 55 +39 35100 460 55. This number now for IPOB national coordinator for Italy. The second number now +39 3512 551274. I repeat, +39 3512 551274. This number now for IPOB national PRO for Italy. I beg the Biafrans for Italy, Moku na call any of these numbers so that Moku for support ESN for the situation where we did so. Martin, now I beg I want to talk something about the situation where we did so. Now through say our HODDOS, Mazi Ejodem go address us this evening, and we dey wait patiently for that. We will see the talk, they go on, because the situation we within and no people who will fit to keep quiet. And our leader, now commander of Biafrans all over the whole world. And I will tell you, see, he now commander of army when he be all over this whole world. You know, get us to go take here, see, with the news go here, say they torture him for DSS dungeon, and we will just keep quiet. Possible. If everybody talk at today for a mind, Mazi, and they tell you would tell people, you would try to control people because as we do so, our mind is hot. But because we get procedure, we get directive, we get direction, now because they calm down, now the truth be that. Mazi, as I dey here so, me say by the flow the people say they want to take an easy, but the truth is that take an easy, I just come from my mind, fire they come out. And where my fire they go, now Aso Rock. I want to make that Aso Rock think. And because Nigeria they hold our leader, and we won't go collect our leader. Man, honestly, I they tell you true, and man don't talk much so that before you interrupt me, because if I begin talk, true, you will interrupt me. But what I want to say, Mazi, as today now, we need to fight. I need Mazi, in short, man, no talk. But the truth we say, I beg, make HOD, make it try, talk to us where this night, I beg. Because with the yearly say they talk to our leader, our commander, for Nigeria, what to be Nigeria? What to be Nigeria? Who the Nigeria? They don't get president for Nigeria.
We go get to the report. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to press that thing, but I press them. Torture. Make una no talk torture when una no know if na the thing they do or not. Now DOS go tell us because everybody they come out with their own story, and they want make it be say na true. We go know if it then go give account. Call out your name and where they come from.
Hello, Mazi. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Leo. I call from Vancouver, Canada, British Columbia, precisely.
Welcome.
So, our people say anything we fall for gun don't connect hand.
Your line don't drop, so if you call back, you fit get in before somebody else begin call. So I beg make we not dey say whether they torture them or not. If we sure, then we go talk. If they say they want change in mind, make them preach. Go take them Bible preach. Our leader and our leader. Instead, begin the mean not the change. So you sabi who we be. But the foolish thing where they go do that say then they go torture. That na wahala. Call out your name and where they come from. Call out your name and where they come from. All this line they don't begin there. I go start the phone again. I think it don't block. Make everybody wait. I go start the phone over because plenty call don't call so the thing can't build up. It can't begin the crash. So make una give me 1 minute. I go start them over again. Clear the line. Like I said, everybody go call in today. So now get I go stay for air for about 20 more minutes so that everybody we no fit calling go calling can speak in mind. Now so I go do them today. That I never chop since morning. I make I tell one now so now go make me breakfast even if it's not 2 o'clock for afternoon. So now so it be. I not go lie. I never chop. Call out your name and where they come from.
Mazi Alozie.
Welcome.
This is Chief Colin Togoke, the National Coordinator, Canada, speaking. I'm calling in solidarity.
Mazi, we don't speak or you go to them. Mazi, now broken or you talk for your dialect, no matter. We don't finish for you both.
That one good though. I say I just call to support my brother, our leader, for the kind of stupid thing where the zoo people they do. They never feel do anything though. They say the waterway touch table, nothing body way in now. They go see thousands and millions of Mazi NNAMDI'S if anything go according to what you are not expecting. Let everybody with the Igbo man, with the Biafran all over the world, start to get prepared. The end of the zoo has come, and Biafra is at hand. We only need to do was to pray, to steady fast. Tell everybody, make them prepare. It's either Biafra or all go down. Nothing will happen. Our leader have shown strength. He has told everybody, saying happy, waiting to happen for Nigeria. And he said they look after him. This effort where they carry the look and for everywhere. Why they no carry and begin pursue all these headsmen, their brother terrorists waiting for Nigeria? But in everything, all power belongs to God. Make everybody where they listen to this news prepare in mind. The best is coming. Thank you.
Yeah. Caller, your name and where they come from.
Hello.
Yeah. Make
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. With the wait, make you the talk. Quick.
Okay. Hold on, sir. Thank you too much, Mazi Alozie. The Chukwuemeka will bless you and your family. Every day you come on the program to advise us. Almighty Elohim bless you. We should remain resolute and contribute to our ESN as usual with our monthly dues. Please, brothers and sisters all over the whole world, I'm begging, I'm soliciting that let us not forget our duties.
The call number na +1 484 767 0848. make we dey look ourselves for our body. The thing where we dey see be say na him be the thing wey be our problem. Me too, I guilty o. Me too, I guilty. We go sabi who we be. We go sabi ourselves. We go sabi. Anyị ga-ama ndị anyị wụ tupu anyị aga-achọwa ihe ndị ọzọ na-ekwu. Na so it be. Call her your name and where they come from.
My brother, they call Dr. Alozie. Good evening.
Okay, if it's my brother.
Take him in one now.
I know me.
Take him in one, Chineke.
I know me.
Ekene dịrị Chineke. Nwanne gị nwoke ọkpụ ụzọ enwe iro na-ekwu from ebe m nọ nke m.
Ị bịa?
Ya. A na-ekene Chineke, mbụgodu na na-ekene Chineke. Maka na anyị bụ ndị Biafra ma ọ ndị Igbo, anyị amara ihe Chineke mere anyị. Eji nna anyị kịta. Ọ bụ nna anyị, ọ bụ nwanne anyị nwoke. Ọ bụ onye ndu anyị ka ọ bụ onye anyị kwụ n'azụ, onye anyị so n'azụ. Na ihe m nwa na ụmụ na-ekwudo m na-ana m ekene Chineke n'ọdụ ndụ rute taa. Maka na ihe ndị a chịrị abụ otu ha si chee ka o si wee mee. Anyị nwere nwaanyị onye mepere anyị ime mmụọ ya gama ihe ndị a chọrọ ime. Onye mepere anyị ime mmụọ ya mara ihe ndị DOS ha mere. Maka na mgbe ihe na-akpọtụ akpọtụ ndị mmadụ ga na-eche na-asị kịta na ka ihe a si mee ka ihe a si mee ndị DOS ha marọ ha ama and ha na-akpa nkata na-ekwu ka enwe ike hapụ onye ndu mana ka ha si mee ya ka ha si mee ya. Ekene dịrị Chineke because na ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ ọka o si wee dị na ha chọrọ igbu onye ndu egbu ma tufuo ya etufu mana Chineke rụrụ ọrụ ebube ya so mụnwa na ome na-ekenegodi Chineke. Abịa na nke onye ndu anyị ịma na oke oyibo a ha na-asụ ma oyibo ha amarọ. N'uche nke m eche m na jumping bụ mmadụ ịmapụ from fence. That's not jumping mana ihe m chere bụ na onye ndu anyị bụ ọsọ ndụ ka ọ gbara. Ha chọrọ igbu onye ndu anyị ọgba ọsọ ndụ. Ntọrị ka ha tọrịrị onye ndu anyị ndị mmadụ na-akpọ ya adoption nke a na ihe oyibo niile a na-asụrụ ya mana ntọrị ndị ntọrị ka ha bụ ndị ntọrị ka ndị zoo bụ. So ekene dịrị Chineke ekene dịkwara mụnwa na omi na-ekenekwe ndị IPOB members biko si onye ọbụla obi si onye ọbụla ike ihe ga-adị mma anyị ga-emeri ndị zoo. Mụnwa na omi na-ekenekwe unu bụ ndị na-arụ na redio Biafra dịka iru gara iji daa anyị ma ọ bụrụ na unu anara arụ ebe a na-akọwara ihe na-eme ịdị ha ya ekwu onwe ihe anyị ga-anụ mana Chineke mere rụọ ọrụ ebube onye ndu anyị hazie na onye ndu anyị mere anyị abụrụ eze onye ndu anyị mere anyị data ise anyị na-aba mba enenu ka anyị si ekwu ka o si dịrị anyị n'ọnụ. Ndị na-anụ azụ nwere onwe ha nwere ike ikwu ụdị ha ndị ụwa niile na-anụ olu ha na-anụ ka o si dụọrọ ha ekene dịrị Chineke mana ihe mere bụ na anyị na-echegodo ndị DOS ihe ya ga-ekwu taa anyị maziri ihe ya ga-ekwu anyị mana ha ama ihe ya ga-eme ha ama ihe ya ga-ekwu ha ama ihe ya ga-agwa anyị na ihe ya gwara anyị ka anyị ga-eso ya bụ anyị jiri nwayọọ gee ntị ihe ọbụla ndị DOS kwuru na ha ama ihe ha na-eme ha ama ihe ha na-eme ndị ama ihe ha na-eme maka ọ bụrụ na ha mara ihe ha ga-eme ndị a chọrọ ịkwapụ ọbara onye ndu mana Chineke ekene ka m na-ekene Chineke for over Sunday o ekene ka m na-ekene Chineke ekene ka m na-ekene nna biko ọgwụ ka ọra m n'ọnụ ụmụ Biafra ụmụ ndị Igbo biko ekenere m ifin ma ndị Igbo ndị gba ọtọ eme ngara ndị Igbo n'ibe ọkị na unu ugbo ọtọ ndị ugbo ọtọ eme ngara ndị Igbo ibe na-akụ na unu ugbo ọtọ ewu ugbo ọtọ eme ngara ka ndị Igbo bụ.
Ndewo. Call her your name and where they come from. That one don't finish. Call her your name and where they call. That man will call and him line cut off. At the way to make you call back. The time where they enter, somebody else go call. Oh yeah, make I trigger your own. where they call from. Caller, your name and where they call from. So you go try on your own. So I don't try to give you chance because you don't take when you they call. Then when you can't enter, now where the thing can cut off. Then when somebody else begin to talk, then your line can open. You begin the call. We don't begin the near the end of today program for today. We'll be now waiting the happen. Sunday now waiting the happen. We could do them again. At the Begona, properly. When we say now waiting the happen, now for our people we know sabi speak English. Now where we the do them for. And I suspect make with the respect them. Call her your name and where they come from.
Okay, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Putanam.
Sir. They can now go on to Anama suggest. Before I check NDC and you find Anama Africa. I know sit at home one day, what one day. Protest any blue sit at home and the banny be normal. They sit here at home. Maybe economy use technology. Because now you know the economy fanata. Ndị na-eme import ọkwụsị na import ndị na-ebubata ife ọsị na-ebubata ife kafa ndị amalụ na-anyị jita n'unu na ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ Biafra fama na-anụ 1,000 women na ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ Biafra ife niile anya ego niile aka na-ebu na-ezu ego ụmụ ogbenye na ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ anyị fa ya emeri si ana na asịsị wepụta ofu mbọsị onye ọbụla nọ n'ụlọ na-eje n'afịa eme ife ọbụgodi once a week maybe ego ahụ asara analụ ndị na-ele afịa n'ime afịa steeti niile ayara anya akụbata mbọsị anya emelidi efa ejidefa ebe ojita n'ụlọ ọ bụrụ mmadụ ya asụta relizi onye ọ bụrụ mmadụ ya agwasa ọịta m na-asị n'ụtụtụ anụ ya ka ndị niile na-ebudata ife anyị na-elu kwụsị ibu na-ebudatasịrị ka mmalụ ebe ndị zu teknọlọji ya esi mete machis ma mete toothpaste ma mete nwere ife a na-alụ n'obodo ahụ ike niile dị mpọ so since na anyị na-ebudata isi na-ebizi onye ọbụla na-ebudata ife kwụsị and then anọrọ n'ụlọ once a week until ewepụta mmiri daalụ nna m daalụ na Biafrans good morning onye ọbụla daalụ.
Ndewo. That's a good talk. We go have a sit at home so that they go know say no matter where our leader dey in order stand. So if they think say when they hold them we go pafuka it not gonna happen. It not gonna happen. So for the people where don't call, so I get the person where they were making call. Not the one we call, I call them back, but you know answer. So I go give them. I go anybody where want call and make a call because time don't reach. Call out your name and where they call from.
Awada Aligo, Akambu, it's in America.
Welcome.
Thank you, my brother. Even me, Kobo. Asum Tangono, Abahomo, Otade, Mehenka, Abu Mike. Come the one name Yaha, Lipe Homori, Alaho Homezibora. Now one night worker is na Allah Obodaibo, Nigeria. Because yeah, one night one you put Obona Genesis at home, Kaidia, you know, can show to concern because somewhere in here, I even need to go, Yemize Kasif, Anya de home, Anya one hobby, everyone night will come. Because in Nigeria, I know one in the Nigeria, only Obla just to Paso Bia, I Maraca, in Hegesi, where this can liar. ma ihe a okwu nwanne anyị nwoke bịara gwa anyị na a na-atọchọ ya na obi na-akọzi m oyi ama m otu a ga-esi eme ihe nke a. So biko na adoption nke a amaghị m ka a ga-esi m. So ndị DOS ndị isi ndị ha na ya na-arụkọ ha na-waste time. Ama m ihe ha ga-waste time allowing them to put this on the 26th. I think o tere aka ebe m nwa nọ. So ọ bụrụ na ha ga-ama ihe ha ga-eme ga-ewedata ikpe nwanne anyị nwoke a ka ọ bịa kete nso ka anyị mara ihe a ga-eme na
ọdịghị DOS n'aka.
So ana m ekwu na ọ bụrụ na a ga-akpọta ndị international ka ha bịa ka ha tinye ọnụ na ihe a ka ewedata ihe a. Ọ ya mụnwa na-ekwu maka ọ dị too far na 26 onweghị onye ma ihe ga-eme. But ihe mụnwa na-ekpe ka Chukwu nnegola ka ha mee ya anything, but if they eventually do it, nwanne m nwoke amaghị m otu Nigeria decide. Ọ ihe m sị ma contribute n'okwu a. Biko onye ọbụla just wụsị obi ya mmiri ka anyị na-ekpe ekpere chetakwa Sam ọka anyị na-ekpe everyday ka anyị jisi ike na-ekpe emeda Sam na-ekpekwara anyị ya ekpere. But ihe obi ga-ede m mma wụ ọ kwadoro akwado, ọ gwara anyị agwa ihe a before the time say na ya dị ready and ya ga-make sure na anyị nwetara Biafra ma ya dị ndụ ma ya nwụrụ anwụ. So biko ka anyị just na-etinye ya n'ekpere ụtụtụ n'okwu n'abalị. Ọ ihe m sị m ekwuo. Thank you, my brother.
DOS no get DOS go talk, then go act. But for the case where they go put to the death, not the zoo court put them. But for the international community, they don't begin the act. They don't begin the act. They don't begin question them. How come they commit crime? Call your name and where they come from.
Good morning, Dr. Alozie.
There were. Welcome.
When I put you on my me Hanchanina. You have a bona, I am against it. Terrible me, Ipob. Only Fuku Boma Joka from Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts. I thought of Muku, you can get a couple come, Yalaka, where Kowalo people, in the body. If I want Mazin on the Kanu no Toto. Na kalon takalo bakarande ba hade against ndi ba ya gota hi hade against kalon takalo kulu si anya kudi na no kidnapping mo bo na be na arrest na nande no be wrong o gwara ike chukwu no ha no tutu no extraordinary rendition nke a ihe pụtara bụ no ọ bụrụ sọsọ na atọrọ ya atọrọ n'ala mba ọzọ mana eburu ewe ebuga n'obodo enwere ike ịtị asụsụ ma ọ bụ onye egbu extraordinary rendition ọ bụrụ kidnapping, ọ bụrụ torture, ọ bụrụ adoption like dịka etu ndị ọzọ si ekwu. Ihe ọ pụtara bụ na mgbe e nwudere n'obuba obodo ọzọ na ọ bụrụ obodo ya wee bujie n'obodo a ga na-atị ya afụfụ ma ọ bụ egbu onye egbu. Inwe ike ịtọrọ mmadụ n'obodo ya, inwe ike arrest mmadụ ebe ọ bụla ị chọrọ ya arrest, mana nke ahụ dị iche. So ka anyị na-akọwara ka fọpụpụrụ na-aghọta ife anyị na-ekwu n'ọdụ nọ mmebi iwu ụwa niile tielụ ana dịka etu si ghọta onwego ndị bụ ndị ọkaiwe bụ ndị lawyers nọ na London. Amara ma ndị bọya amago maka nke a edego akwụkwọ ha filed papers edego akwụkwọ wee na demand na ha nyere ha 48 hours ka ha bujie Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ọ bụ na ha emeghie na ha declare go ka nsọ n'oyibo na ha declare go war. In other words, na ha etinye n'anya aka ọgụ bụ ndị niile bụ ndị Biafra na anyị kwadoro akwere na ihe nke a pụtara na ọ bụ na ha ebutere na ụbọchị abụọ na-abịa na 48 hours. N'ihe omiri iwu na ha ihe nke a pụtara bụ na ha echego anya ọgụ, ha echego anya aka ọgụ. So na maka ndị na ibe ọzọ mma ayọ ndị baa bụ onye ọbụla elu ga-enwe ndidi dịka onye kwuru okwu ikpeazụ kwuru nwaada anyị ihe niile anyị nwere ihe dị ndị be anyị n'aka ha ka ọ dị n'aka mana I know me now. All of you men had a thing about way for an amen. Even if you are not, it's all you will be though. So I get over Wednesday. I saw me cook, a couple about the rule. And the number of Cosine in a senior men can hear men. Oh, they made that a people game, not to go to the radio Biafra. You know, maybe had a behind me. So, but all matter put you here, you tell you way here. Or what do you about? Oh, you better be here. So, if you come. Look at you, I'm where I like, I'm where I have to can't, neither money. And they go talk the boy a car on our boom, where's the same or to the phone, already of Biafra. They're getting the money, honey. But they're against it. Oh, tell them not to talk. They have got I'm moderate, because the doctor catch for no. Here was our extraordinary rendition. Most also pretty much, yeah. My own man don't have I can't go kidnapping and I was when I put down that when I put extraordinary rendition. People don't matter no, but I would go there. If we don't go there, we can't have from a 1 year. It is against international law. You want to keep me and they're very serious crime. So even have Nigeria